Yeah, what do you need money for?
You know, I have another contest you might be right for, Howard.
Which one?
The one with Tabitha Stevens. Okay, would your mother come out with you to Vegas?
Probably not. I was thinking of bringing one of my friends with me.
No.
You need your mother for this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's worth it. We'll talk to the kid about it.
It's a contest. There's going to be 3 guys, and each one of the guys is bringing their mom with them, and the mom basically has to explain to Tabitha why Tabitha should sleep with their son. Your mom would do that for you, right?
I don't think so.
Your mom doesn't care if you ever have...
That's some mom.
She's got to recognize that something isn't right, and she can help you out, right?
Hey, how's American Idol going?
It's going all right.
Who's your favorite this year?
Clay?
No, probably Ruben.
You're a big Ruben Studdard guy?
Yeah.
Do you like that blonde, the one that should have been booted off last night?
Kim,
But
I think.
Kim?
Yeah, I like both of them. Both the blonde girls.
Do you pretend they're your friends?
No, I don't.
Tell the truth.
No.
Do you like Trinise?
Not really.
Racist.
You don't go for that black stuff, huh?
Well, I'm a fan of Ruben's. He's black.
I'm talking about in your chicks.
Well, there are some, that I've seen in Hollywood and stuff that I think are attractive.
Like who?
Halle Berry, she's white.
Well, Gabrielle Union.
Oh.
And also, I don't know this one's name, but I just saw the movie yesterday, Head of State. One young black girl that's Chris Rock's love interest in that. She's good looking.
All right.
All right.
There you go.
He does have a couple of...
Not a racist.
Black girls in his memory bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like black girls. Sometimes I like black girls. I don't know. They're kind of nice. The black girls. Sometimes I fantasize about pleasuring myself to a black girl. Ruben's a black girl. I know a lot about Las Vegas.
Are you going to go see that new movie from Kelly to Justin? Or whatever? The new American Idol movie?
I don't know if I am or not. It does look a little bit ridiculous to me.
That really says a lot for that movie, because he's the biggest fan ever. If he's not going, no one's going.
They showed another clip from it last night. It was really bad.
Oh, they're really trying to pump that?
What do you think of Kelly Clarkson's new song, Eric?
It sounded pretty good.
She sang last night?
Yes.
Don't you think she should work out a little bit? I mean, she is the American Idol. Don't you think she should kind of like work on that lower body? And who dresses these girls?
She's not tight at all.
Who dresses the fat black chick on American Idol? The other Kim. I mean, who's dressing her? Holy mackerel, with the tight black jeans and the little tiny shirt, the big hip. I mean, give her a moo-moo or something. At least Ruben Studdard knows how to dress for a fat guy.
Loose
clothes. Keep it real. She ought to borrow his clothes.
She should keep it real loose.
Yeah, well, you know what? That girl's a beautiful black woman.
Gorgeous face.
Gorgeous face. All she'd have to do is lose 150 pounds.
See, Reverend, I thought she's losing some weight, just not enough.
No, she hasn't lost a pound.
I think she has. You forget what she started out as. But she's, jumping the gun on the tight clothes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You lose 5 pounds. Don't squeeze in. She's like a sausage in there.
We had a friend who, she was 200 pounds, and she lost 25, and she started running around the beach house in a bikini.
Yeah.
And we were like, no, whoa, not yet.
Yeah. You got another 75 to go.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Congratulations on the 25. Don't get crazy.
Yeah. Keep it real.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
Yeah.
There's
that movie seems ridiculous. I just don't think the plot makes sense. I like the song.
You gonna buy that new album? What's her name? Kelly's putting out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she hasn't lost as a music fan, just as a movie fan.
Right.
I think we really should bring you to Vegas. You're such a fascinating interview. It's easy working with you.
Hit me. I'd like to.
So you like that new Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah. Movie seems kind of ridiculous. Not plausible.
Yeah, I don't know what we do with you in Vegas.
Yeah, well, you know.
We know the city pretty well, too. It's only a strip.
Well, maybe we want to hang out with a guy who speaks in one syllable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Affleck. Bad.
Good. Bad.
Great. You want to come to Las Vegas?
You might have physical problems, but your personality is overwhelming.
You know what? I think maybe he thought we'd need him to get to the head of the buffet line or something, but I think we're covered there.
Well, if I can't get into Siegfried and Roy, what I'll do is I'll wheel him in. They're not going to tell me not to come in.
That's right. You get right up front.
I'll get those handicap seats. Hey, bro.
Huh?
I can't believe I didn't pick up the phone on you for months. I mean, I must have been insane. Because I know my audience writes me all the time. They're fascinated with your every word. Hello, Eric?
I'm here.
You don't talk.
Well, one thing I was wondering is, there's that one musical act, two girls, the tattoo. I was wondering how come you haven't had them on yet.
All right. Hey, Gary, get Eric's information. We got to find a way to bring him down. I got to meet this kid.
Yeah.
I'm not guaranteeing you anything, Eric, but I'm going to look into it.
All right, that's okay.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Yeah.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Suge Knight is here.
Oh.
I wonder what we're going to talk to him about.
What's going on in the rap?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Let's let Eric interview him.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe you shouldn't ask him any questions.
Yeah, I don't want to know anything. I don't even want to know if his girlfriend and his wife visit him in prison.
You could become an accessory to something.
Yeah, I don't want to know anything.
I should.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yeah.
I was calling to see how your trip to Vegas went. I've been watching the shows this last 2 weeks.
Everybody writes me and says, don't have Eric the Midget on anymore because he's so hard to listen to and boring.
Yeah. But you can't help it. When you see his name, you got to hit the button.
He's been calling a lot asking why I'm ignoring him.
Oh. You're not very popular.
You're not one of my more popular callers.
Why? Because I'm not as stupid as the Whack Pack.
That could be it.
Yeah. I could listen to you all day, on the other hand. I love you. I love his life. I mean, I love hearing about it.
I know. Well, I'm just wondering how he's feeling about this season of American Idol. I bet you he doesn't even care.
No, I've been watching it.
Yeah? You're voting?
Oh, I tried to tonight, but the lines were so jammed up that I couldn't even get through.
Who's your favorite, Clay?
No, actually, Ruben.
Whose poster are you going to hang on your wall, Clay or Ruben?
Neither.
He's a big Kelly Clarkson guy.
Yeah, you know what? I was just looking, at the end of last season, they had Justin Guarini and Kelly. And then at the after Kelly won, some incredibly smart person decided to put them in a movie together.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what kind of movie Clay and Ruben can do.
Oh, I think that would be even more interesting. The Clay and Ruben movie.
Yeah.
Those two together, forget about
Gotta
it.
get a project for them.
What about you? You going to go see the Justin Guarini, Kelly Clarkson movie? All right.
If it has good
Eric's listening to the radio. Not only is he hard to understand and hear, now he's on top of that, he's got the radio going.
No, it's TV.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, I got to go, bro.
All right.
Come on.
Bye.
Yes, Eric the Midget. Eric the Midget. All right.
Hello.
What's a go-go bar?
Are you guys going to have Kelly Clarkson on?
Eric the Midget, go ahead, and then Jeff Probst from Survivor.
Hello.
Eric the Midget.
How are you, Howard?
I'm fine.
It's been a while since I've been on this show.
Is this the guy who likes the American Idol?
The kid is in his room, and he has posters of Kelly and Justin Guarini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not Justin.
Eric, it's so hard to hear you when you call in. I don't know if it's a problem because of your illnesses or...
Let me switch phones.
Yeah, it's just really difficult, and really I do have other guests.
Better?
Yeah, a lot better.
That was a cordless.
What can I do for you?
Well, lately I've been hearing people that my friends talk to saying that they are wondering why I hadn't been on the show for a while.
Oh, so you're just showing up to show that you can be on the show?
Well, that plus the fact that the recall is going on in the state, and I...
All right, listen. The reason you're not on is that you have to have something to say.
Yeah.
Right, Ozzy?
Yeah, Ozzy wouldn't call like this.
Right. Eric, I got to move along. You're taking too long. Hello?
Well,
yeah.
I also emailed you the other day. I don't know if you got the email.
Oh, boy. Eric, you're not listening.
Cooley, what's up?
What's up, Howard? Cooley, get this guy off the air.
He's off.
Can he find something else to do?
Yeah, all right. Eric, I got to go.
You know what I mean, Howard?
Yeah, all right, Cooley.
Hey, Howard,
yeah.
I got to say one thing. You did a great job, man. I'm not going to forget everything and what went on and where you were and everything.
Thank you.
You're an amazing man.
Thank you, Cooley. Eric, I got to move along. I had so much to do. If you have something specific you need me to help you with, go ahead.
Well, I wanted to get something to the candidates. I wanted to ask them what a couple of things about their policies and stuff.
So why are you calling us?
Why don't you call their office? I don't know what the candidates are doing over there in California.
Well,
in fact,
the reason why I called you, you're a nationally broadcasted radio show.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Listen, Eric, I don't even care. I'm going to support Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you know why? I'll show you how shallow I am. I don't know one thing Arnold stands for, but I know he always did my show.
Right.
And the guy always did my show, even when he was at the top of his game, and he's doing, the first Terminator, and he's doing all these movies. And he comes in like a man, and he sits down, and he gives me an interview. And there's a lot of A-list celebrities who won't do that, but he did it.
Right.
So he's our guy.
And when he wins, I want to see what I can get out of it. In other words, would I get to come to the governor's...
The inauguration?
The inauguration. What will he give me? What would Howard Stern get to be legitimized?
Right.
Because I just want to have somebody give me some respect. You understand? So I don't give a rat's ass about the other 139 candidates. I don't know Cruz Bustamante from a hole in the wall.
Well, I'm registered Republican, so I would be voting for Arnold also.
Well, of course. So there you go. So what question do you need answered?
Well, I just want to see what their policies are.
Nobody knows. Nobody has any policy. They're going to cut the budget.
Unlike what?
Helping disabled people and
here we go.
I knew
Social Security and
always with the handout.
Like
it's all about you.
With the Social Security and the disabled. Get yourself out of that wheelchair. Get to work.
Okay.
I'm training to become a restaurant or hotel restaurant manager.
Well, that's good. That's what you should be doing. And stop with all the pictures and American Idol. And
yeah, give up that childhood stuff.
Right. I'll tell you what Arnold is going to do for you. He's going to get you laid. All right?
Yeah, okay.
If he can get you laid, would you vote for him?
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to get you laid. That's all.
If Hitler could get him laid, he'd vote for him.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
I like you, Eric.
Thank you.
And just because I pick up every one of your phone calls doesn't mean I don't like you.
Right.
Don't get all paranoid.
Right.
And besides, the new season of American Idol is going to be coming up. And
then I'm sure we'll have more to talk about.
Are you a Survivor fan?
No, but I do like the Osbournes.
Well, there you go, Ozzy. Eric the Midget likes you. All right, we're going to... thank you, Eric. Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
How are you?
Hey, Eric.
I'm a 6'5" midget. Would you do a 6'5" midget? I'm the world's tallest midget.
Actually, my husband's going to be the tallest guy in the gangbang. Yes.
All right. Eric, what is it?
Well, I kind of wasn't hoping to get on this segment, but what I was calling for today was the fact that you talk about PETA quite a bit on your show. You want to hear the ridiculous thing they're doing now?
Eric, I'm in the middle of...
Yeah, we got a porn star here.
Well, you got to me on the wrong segment.
I thought, well, you're a midget. I thought you wanted to have with a porn star.
Do you like Eric?
I'm a virgin.
He hasn't had any.
Nice. Wait, no, wait. He's a virgin.
But he's got a whole medical problem. Can you get it up?
Yes.
But he's got a medical problem,
He's in
right?
a wheelchair, I think.
Would you bang a guy in a wheelchair?
As long as he's got a test and he's a midget.
Yeah, he's a virgin.
That would be even better.
Do you have a ramp? Are you wheelchair friendly?
You know what? I'll build him a ramp for that. You bet.
Wow. Look at you.
Eric, she's, going to
Why not?
The house for you.
What am I going to do? I don't have anything against people in wheelchairs.
What's your disease again, Eric?
It's Ehlers-Danlos. I don't think it's a disease. It's a disorder.
Oh. She's into that.
All right.
Elo's damage?
No. Ehlers-Danlos.
Ehlers-Danlos? Ehlers-Danlos.
I don't know what he's saying.
It's Ehlers, Danlos.
Ehlers-Danlos. That's my porn name.
Danlos?
It was named after the first person that had it.
Oh, that was Ehlers-Danlos.
Oh, I think I may have that. Of the penis.
Nice.
Nice. You got a normal-sized schwanz?
I guess.
Come on, you've measured it.
Well, here's a dude who would be perfect for your video. Yeah. You want me to hook you up?
I'm not thinking of entering the entertainment business that way. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, he wants to be on American Idol.
That's right.
I just got dissed by a midget.
You got rejected by a midget. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want to hear what...
All right, what is PETA doing?
What is PETA doing?
PETA, for some reason, wants to change the name of my town.
From what to what?
The name of my town is Rodeo, and they want to change it to Unity.
Okay.
Hey, I got to go, dude. You're fascinating, but I really do have to go.
Thank you for the information.
Thank you, Eric the Midget.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
This kid is... I feel bad for him. He's got like a ton of Kelly Clarkson posters on his wall, and he goes to all the American Idol concerts hoping to bang Kelly Clarkson.
Or meet her, at least.
I try to help him out. I try to set him up with a hooker. I try to set him up with a whole bunch of chicks, but he won't get real.
Hey, and he wouldn't do this? I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, he totally should do you, man.
I think so.
I mean, you're clean and...
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Blonde with a brain, thank you.
Yeah.
How weird that Eric used this opportunity to get out a message about PETA.
Yeah, I don't figure this kid.
A little odd.
I try to help this kid all I can. I can't figure it out.
Eric, forget PETA. There's a hot broad here who will bang you.
I tried to go to an event for you this weekend, but you never got to me.
Okay.
I wanted to go to the Erotic Exotic Ball and do a segment report there for you, and you never got to me.
Yeah, okay. All I know is forget PETA, because here's a hot beaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air. Eric the Midget. Yes, Eric. Eric the Midget.
Hello?
Yes.
How are you?
Good.
Has George Maloof called?
Has George Maloof called?
No.
Oh. I've been calling him hoping that he would call in to talk to you about Britney Spears' wedding. Because they're good friends, and she was staying at his hotel at the time.
You can get George Maloof on the phone?
I've called his PR person.
Oh.
All right, well,
Thank you.
thank you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I have his number. That's no big deal. I could call George Maloof.
You could call George Maloof.
Oh. I've also tried to reach Charlotte Richards, the owner of the Little White Wedding Chapel.
Well, you're all over this Britney Spears thing, huh?
Well, I know a whole lot about Las Vegas.
Oh, do you?
I'm thinking of calling Japan. You wouldn't have to have a number for that, would you?
Do you know anybody over there?
No.
Eric the Midget thinks he's banned from the show, and he keeps calling up, and he calls every day, and he says, but we banned him from the show. I didn't ban him from the show. I didn't ban you from the show.
Well, okay.
You just got to have something to say.
You got nothing to say.
I just would like to be, whenever something about Vegas is in the news, I'd like to be part of the conversation.
Why?
Well, because
he lives there.
What?
Because you live there?
No, I'd like to someday.
Oh, you don't even live there.
Then why would we want to include you?
Because I study a lot about Vegas. I look at all the websites. I watch, the Travel Channel shows. I've been at least 9 times.
So Britney Spears got married in Vegas, and you want us to call you when that happens?
Well, no, just when anything in the news hits that happened in Vegas.
How could you add to the Britney Spears story, let's say?
Well, I just know, a lot about the area.
Who's the mayor of Vegas?
Oscar Goodman,
Yes,
former defense attorney of the mob.
Yeah, but I think Robin had a good question. So here's a Vegas story. How are you helping us?
Yeah, how can you add to the Britney Spears story?
What do you got for us?
Well, the wedding chapel she was married at, she's one of many famous people to be married there.
I gotta go.
Wait, let me write that down.
Eric the Midget is on the phone. He wants to go somewhere and give a speech if we hold a rally.
Well, we're not holding any rally.
Eric.
Hello?
This guy's real hard to hear, so you gotta...
Well, I'm on a cordless because I'm in front of my computer. The corded phone won't go over here.
This guy's a midget, and he's all disabled and everything. He's a mess. And he loves American Idol and Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
You watching American Idol this season?
Yeah.
Who's your pick?
Well, the one that I really liked was Lisa Lushner, but she didn't even make the top 12.
Did you like that little hot chick that got voted off last night? God, she was so cute.
I didn't see it. I don't know what's happening.
She was 17 or something, and man, what a smoking bod.
Yeah,
you can look at a 17-year-old that way?
And I didn't think so, but
yeah. He usually
he
doesn't go above 16, but he'll make an exception.
Yeah, those old bags at 17, I could look at them.
She's still hot.
What's the speech you want to give? We're not having a rally or anything, but...
Yeah.
Oh, for weeks you've been talking about going to Washington and having that rally.
So what do you want to do?
You're going to do it.
You'd call, because you never show up anyway. We've never even met you.
Well, I went to this.
And I don't even know if we have a wheelchair ramp at the rally, at the imaginary rally. I don't even know that we're going to have a rally, but if we had it, I would let you give a speech. What would you say?
Well, last week I wrote something that I sent to a bunch.
Let me hear your speech. Go ahead. I'll give you a couple seconds. Then I got to get to Will the Farter.
Okay, this was months from now. As all of you here know that,
What?
As all of you here at this rally know, we are here because this country is going through a lot of big changes. It's
ironic that he uses big, right?
It's ironic that he wants to give a speech and he can barely talk.
Yeah.
Listen, we have to go.
How are you going to get the rally going?
I know.
Like
I got an idea.
Listen to Martin Luther King with that I Have a Dream speech. That's what we're looking for.
We tape a very important message to him and catapult him into the White House.
Right through the window.
Right through the window.
Look, we don't want to sound mean, but we have to get from Eric the Midget to Will the Farter.
Eric, give me your best part of the speech. Come on.
Well, this speech is talking about how
Just do it.
That the FCC, if they get their way and get you off the air, their targets will go further into the entertainment industry. And, you know, the entertainment industry as we know it will...
Man, you're putting everyone to sleep at the rally.
Man, this is not a rally. This is...
People are going home.
Hold it, Eric. I have to make an announcement to the audience. Please stop throwing things on stage at Eric the Midget.
Don't eat the brown apple.
Where's that energy drink? I'm not knowing.
We need that YJ Stinger.
You know, maybe that's what Eric should drink.
Dude, you're very unenergetic when you speak. You're like, we represent UFCC.
We represent the lollipop.
Dude, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, dear. Now we've depressed him.
Don't be depressed.
Well, he depressed us first.
Yeah, it's like it's our fault. What are you called here?
As you all know, at this rally...
Ladies and gentlemen of Earth, I know that you know, we all know, the FCC has its way.
Try again. Do it better.
Come on, Eric.
Little energy.
I don't know how to...
Try. Just like on American Idol, when Simon gives you a bad review, come back harder.
Almost 6 in the morning here. I'm tired.
Yeah, on American Idol, you don't want any excuses.
Hey, you've been sitting around.
Your favorite show. You love Simon, right?
He's all right.
Hold on. This guy's on the West Coast?
No.
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
All right, I'm not going back.
No, come on, man. Give him a shot.
My point is he says he's tired. What have you been doing?
He's been watching American Idol.
He's been looking in the mirror.
Oh. Come on, give me your best shot, and I'm telling you, if you do well, I'll have you up there.
Okay. As all of you know, the reason why we came to this rally was to support Stern. Stern is being attacked by the FCC for the last couple of months for being, in their eyes, indecent. Why can't they put the money towards research into coming up with devices to put on the radio where people themselves can turn them out?
What?
I don't even know what he said.
Well, you know how TV has the V.
All right, I got to go. You got to work on that speech. You call me back tomorrow when you're better at this.
I was going to say, what's your big close?
I'm almost thinking I'm going to have a rally just to get him up there.
I have a dream.
Oh, he's proposing a V-chip for radio?
He's got a dream, and we're having a dream because we're all asleep.
Yeah, we're all dreaming.
I'm for censorship.
Yeah.
This guy. All right, Eric, call me back when you got this thing perfected. You got to project, and you got to really work on it, okay?
Yeah, you could be voted off next week if you keep up like this.
All right, Eric the Midget, go ahead.
Hello.
Eric the Midget and his friend Mary. You there with a chick, dude?
Hey, Howard.
Whoa.
What's going on here?
Are you with her, or is she on the phone?
No, we're on conference. I'm in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
And Eric, where are you?
The San Francisco Bay Area.
Look at you talking to a chick, dude.
Yeah, how about him?
Are you a full-size chick?
No, I'm average.
No, I mean, are you regular height?
Yeah, I'm normal.
How tall are you, Eric?
3'5".
And how tall are you, Mary?
I'm 5'2", so I am kind of short, actually.
Yeah, that's not crazy.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you, Eric, I wanted to vouch for his speech. He, a couple weeks ago, I have AOL, and Eric did a profile member search.
I don't want to get caught up in your scary world.
Well,
Eric, how'd you get this chick? Hey, are you going to do... Eric, you're still a virgin, right?
Yes.
Did you tell the chick that?
Yeah, I know that. He's in love with Kelly, though, Clarkson.
Still.
Yeah, well...
I don't have a chance. Besides, I love you, Howard.
Eric.
In fact, I'm supposed to go to the Kelly Clarkson concert on the 31st of this month.
Wow. Aren't you lucky? I want to see... I'd need about 10 Valium to get through that. Kelly Clarkson concert.
Yikes.
Dude, there's so many good concerts where people can really entertain.
I'm waiting for Prince and Korn.
What are you doing
You're hanging out for Kelly?
Kelly Clarkson.
Hey, thanks for playing the live thing this morning. They're my favorite band.
Yeah, they're great.
That was awesome. They're from right down the street from me.
So, Eric, how'd you get this chick to call you?
From the email.
Oh, and you called her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't believe he said who he said he was, so I'm like, prove to me that you've actually been on the Stern Show before, and he did.
Oh, so you had to also get her on the Stern Show, Eric?
No, he's just using the Stern Show connection to get chicks on the phone.
No, but I'm just saying, he then called us, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-oh, Eric.
He's pulling out all the stuff.
Yeah, he is.
Eric, you're pulling out all
I
the
got
stuff.
roped in.
Eric, you got this chick hook, line, and sinker. Now you got her on the Stern Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude, you know how dudes have trouble getting chicks into bed? This dude has trouble getting chicks on the phone.
This is a major coup.
Did you get any phones, Eric?
No.
You going to work your way into that, or are you too freaked out by that?
No, I'm not. No.
You want to do that?
Hey, if you looked like Adrian Brody, I probably would.
Well, come on.
Yeah. He looks like Adrian Brody's foot.
He could wear a mask.
Hey, Eric.
What?
You got to get some phones with this chick.
Oh, Howard.
Dude, come on. Give him some phones.
Look, he got you on the show.
I know. I guess I do owe him big time, don't I?
You hear that, Eric?
Because I get to talk to him. Like, Howard, you're the best. If they take you off the air, I'll kill myself.
Eric's like in a coma.
I know, he can't even talk now. What are you doing, Eric?
I was not really intending on talking.
He's like, Mary, I want you to do all the talking. I'm like, no.
He's in the background. Oh, Mary.
He's busy now.
Eric said I'm pretty, didn't you, Eric?
Yeah.
How do you know? Has he seen you?
He saw my picture. I sent him a picture.
What's going on with that internet?
I know.
I know, it's creepy.
I'll start you off. Hey, Eric. Here's what you go. You ask her what she's wearing. Go ahead.
Eric, wake up.
I didn't really intend on talking.
Come on, dude.
Come on, Eric.
If you know I'm your pal. I'll help you with this. That's what you got to say. Say, what are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a T-shirt and shorts.
Ask her if she's got
No
panties.
bra.
Ask her how big her breasts are.
How big are your breasts?
40D.
Oy vey.
Oy vey is right.
Whoa.
Ask her how much she weighs.
138.
Wait for him. He's new to this. Did you ever do phones, Eric?
No.
Ready.
How much did she say she weighs?
138.
She's 5'2".
Yeah.
Yeah, but 40D.
40.
Yeah, all the weights and the boobs.
How old are you?
Tell you.
How old are you?
Ask her how old she is.
Hey, Howard, can I come on your show to get a breast reduction?
Ask her how old she is.
How old are you?
35.
Oh.
Ask her if she's ever done girl-on-girl action.
No.
Okay.
Eric, ask her.
Come
on, Eric.
You asked her, so she said
No. I'm trying to get you going here.
Yeah, we got to teach you how to talk like
Ask her if she's ever had some hot girl-on-girl action.
Have you?
Go ahead, say it.
Have you ever?
Ever what?
Ever what?
Had girl-on-girl action.
No. But I might for you, Eric.
Oh, tell her that turns you on and you're getting aroused.
And call her baby.
Hey, baby, you're turning me on. You're getting me hot. Say that. Come on, dude. You got to loosen up. You're never going to get into this phone stuff unless you start.
How are you going to talk to Kelly Clarkson when you meet her?
I know. He wants to take her roses. He's not.
Yeah, when you meet Kelly Clarkson, just wheel up to her and go, hey, baby, you're getting me hot. I'm turned on.
Kelly, how big are your breasts?
Tell her you're hung like a 4-foot-tall guy. Sing her a moment like this. A moment like this.
Howard, that's mean.
Tell her you want to have hot midgets with her. Come on, dude.
Tell her, you haven't had love until you've had midget
Eric,
love.
you there?
Yes,
You with us?
Are you going to say something or what? I'm feeding you lines, dude. And meanwhile, you know you love this because you're starting to loosen up and talk to this chick.
I want to make love to your calf.
Artie.
I talked to her last week on.
Yeah, but you... was out in L.A., Jimmy Kimmel, the great Jimmy Kimmel, the man I love. I do love him. You know, go figure I have a friend.
You have a bromance.
I have a bromance going on. So my bromance, Jimmy Kimmel, every time I go out to L.A., which is so infrequently, he put together a party in my honor.
Oh, there was another party?
Another party. Baba Booey was there. He was invited. And, there were a lot of celebrity guests. And it was very, very nice. Very nice party.
Who was at this one?
I have a list. Gary made a list for me because... You
always forget.
Well, first of all, the whole story was that I was sick for the party, which I was, and I really didn't even want to go because I was sick. I mean, I was really, really sick, and still am. Yeah, Gary.
There was a great moment because Mary kept trying to say hello to you, and every time she turned around, you were talking to somebody.
Well, that's the thing. The party is very, very difficult for me because... It's not like going to a party where you kind of hang out and then for a few minutes people ignore you. People are anxious to see me, believe it or not.
It's almost like a reception.
Like a wedding.
And you must meet everyone. Yes.
Yeah, so...
there was a great moment where Mary kept saying, I want to say hello to Howard. So we kept seeing Beth, and we figured if Beth was there, Howard was still there. So at one point we went up to Beth, and we go, where's Howard? She goes, I put him in a car an hour ago and sent him home.
Yeah, well, I was there for 3 hours.
Yep.
Which is enough of a party. They start the party at 5 o'clock in the afternoon because of me, because I'm a baby and I want to go to bed early.
Well, Jimmy told me that the first party because I said to Jimmy, the party's 5 to 9. He goes, no, the party's 5 till it ends.
Yeah.
And I said,
people were at Jimmy's house till 3 in the morning.
Were they?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I left at like midnight. But
you stayed from 5 till midnight?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. People have no lives. That's what I've learned.
I wasn't nearly, though. I mean, there were still at least 30 people when I left. But Jimmy said the first time he did the party, he started it at 8.
Oh.
And I think he said you left at 9:20.
No.
He said you were there for a really short amount of time.
I'll be honest. I don't understand socializing. I don't understand standing and talking. I'll do it because I want to fit in with the rest of humanity.
You're trying.
I'm trying to be normal. But for the life of me, if you sat and explained to me why people go to parties, I would never understand it. To sit there and talk seems so irrelevant to me unless you're on a microphone.
People like to congregate.
Oh, I know. Did you see that?
But you don't want to you don't like to go to a party and discuss a show that you like or a book that you read or something you saw on TV.
No, it's irrelevant.
But why is it irrelevant?
I don't care what anyone else has to say.
Well, there you go.
I mean, I'm a tortured man, and when I wrote that song, "Tortured Man," I wasn't kidding.
Well, aside from the fact that you were really sick, if you were feeling well,
it would have been better.
But do you enjoy? But do you really not enjoy it? Like people,
I listen. I sat and talked to Andy Richter. Not sat. I stood. I felt dizzy, but I stood and talked to Andy Richter for at least a half hour because I've made a decision. I finally figured out how to be at a party. I used to go to parties and think I had to talk to everyone. Now, if I'm talking to Andy Richter, I'm not going to run away from Andy Richter to go look for someone else, right?
But is a half hour, isn't that a long time to talk to somebody?
Well, what's the difference? If I'm talking to Andy Richter, I'm talking to somebody else. I mean, how do I cut off my conversation with Andy Richter?
There's a million ways.
But I didn't feel I was enjoying my conversation
then
with
you
him.
should.
All right, okay.
If you're enjoying it, if you weren't enjoying it, it would be stupid.
It seemed very pleasant. And I was asking him about his job. He was asking me about my job. It was, it was one of these things where it seemed good. Why would I leave? But what I realize is like Amy Poehler has been at every one of these Jimmy Kimmel parties. And I say to myself, oh, there's Amy Poehler. I really would love to get to know her. I'd love to talk to her. And then the 3 hours go by. I don't see Amy Poehler again. And then she leaves.
You miss her every time.
I miss her every time. And like, it's not a normal thing. I mean, in other words, Gary, you got to speak to everyone.
I spoke to Amy Poehler. Wonderful person.
Right.
Huge fan of the show. And really just like a pleasure to talk to.
Right. But I didn't have that opportunity.
But you saw her. You could have said, I'm going to go over and talk to Amy Poehler.
It's the same thing. I saw Emily Blunt came in. She's an actress. Very successful actress.
My wife adores her, thinks like she is the greatest person, because we've actually been in a room with them because of Jimmy. Jimmy knows them. They're neighbors of his. Emily
Yeah,
Blunt.
who's she dating?
No,
She's married.
She's married.
She's married to who?
John Krasinski.
John Krasinski
Right,
from The Office.
right.
From The Office.
Yeah.
And my wife says, God, every time we get together, she sits and talks to Emily and John and says they're the greatest couple ever. So I went to the party and I said, I know Emily and John are going to be there. And I saw them walk in, and I was talking. I go, oh, who knows, Andy Richter, let's say. and I said, oh, Emily and John, hey, I really want to talk to you guys. My wife says they're fantastic.
Right. Okay.
So I figured, well, I should talk with them. Well, the night went. I was there 3 hours. I never saw them again.
I talked to them for you.
Yeah, well, but I would like to.
Well, how does Gary get around and
Because-
you?
Well, here, no, I'm going to tell you what you did wrong. Can I say?
Yeah.
So when you go to Jimmy's house, you walk up steps, and then there's like an outside sort of a landing.
Yeah.
You never made it in. You hardly made it in.
I didn't make it indoors because people stopped me and want to talk to me.
But my point is that there was a whole other party. There was
Yeah, but I
indoors,
couldn't
and then
get-
there was by the pool.
How do I get indoors if every step I take, someone stops me and says, Howard, I want
Right.
to talk to you? What would you do?
But you were
Say,
out.
come walk with me.
Right. Howard was
No.
outside for the first 2 hours of the party.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
fine. What's the difference if I'm outside or inside? There's
Well,
still
because,
people.
like,
People
Amy-
walked in and I saw them.
There was a whole group of people that were inside the party that I think were
But
waiting for you to come in.
Well, after 2 hours, I came in.
And then some of them had already left.
No, then I walked over where Don Rickles was, and I sat with Don for 25 minutes and talked with him, which was a thrill for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I stood and talked to Al Michaels for like a half hour. I mean, these are guys I know, so what am I supposed to do? Hey, Al,
But that's
how
the
you
point,
doing?
though. You're talking to the people you already know.
Well, no.
I saw you talking to Spade for like 20 minutes.
Spade went up to my wife and said, what's with Howard? He's like blowing me off big time.
Oh no!
And my wife came running up to me and said, Spade thinks you're blowing him off. And I went, you're kidding me. I didn't know. I didn't even know. I haven't had a free minute.
Didn't know he was here.
How would I blow him off? So I went right over. I said, David, what's going on? What are you saying I'm blowing you off? He goes, nah. He goes, you're busy. And so we started talking. And David, I love David. And we stood there and talked for a half hour. How do you get out of that? I mean, I wasn't even looking to get out of it.
Right, if you're enjoying yourself, you could stay. But if you want to see a lot of people, you go,
Yeah, but-
hey, Dave, come with me. I'm going to go talk to this one now. Come with me.
No, I can't do that.
Why?
Because that's rude.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
that's how a
Oh,
party-
David.
You're at a party.
David, I'm going to go over and talk to somebody.
He knows that you have to talk to a lot of people. So, Dave, come
No.
with me. We're going to go talk to
No.
Lorne Michaels. Come
No,
on, let's go.
no. I spoke to Lorne Michaels.
Lord Michaels was there.
Yeah.
Sounds
Lorne
like a great
Michaels.
party.
It was a great party. Here, give me the list of who was there.
I'll
tell you who I talked to.
You talked to 5 people.
Is that it? Jillian Barbary was there. She's.
How is Jillian?
Good.
You want to know something? You're going to have to ask Gary, because here's what happened with Jillian. I showed up at 6 o'clock because Jimmy said, don't come at 5, come at 6.
Okay.
Let the party get started a little bit. I said, okay. And Jillian was there, and she had to go to some sort of gay event, like it was a gay award show. And so she was leaving as I came in.
Oh.
She's weird, too, you know. She starts tweeting, oh, I'm going to Jimmy's party. Like, Jimmy's party was a private party. She starts tweeting her appearance at Jimmy's party. I wanted to yell at her a little bit. But, you know, I love her. She's terrific. But I didn't get to talk to her.
You saw her leaving.
Sorry. Jeff Probst and his wife, Lisa, I spoke to for a while. There you go.
Okay. You always talk to them, though.
Yeah,
At every party.
And I did about 10 or 15 minutes with them, and then they had to leave. So, which was perfect because, you know, that was that. Amy Poehler I didn't get to talk to. Adam Scott of Parks and Recreation. Didn't even get to talk to that guy. Didn't even know he was there.
Big fan. Nice guy.
Fred Armisen of Saturday Night Live. I talked to him for over a half hour.
Okay, see, again, I think you're spending too much time with
Fred
everyone.
Armisen.
I think your times are off because you've already spoken to people longer than you were at the party.
I'm telling you who I spoke to. Fred Armisen, a half hour at least. Jewel, it was weird. Like, I love Jewel.
Yeah.
And we email each other. And spent maybe 10 minutes with her. And then, like, she was kind of hanging in the group of people I was talking to. And the whole time I felt bad because I wasn't concentrating on Jewel. So this is why I hate parties.
Goodness.
I actually saw her and she said, "Where's Howard?" And she said, "Outside." And she said, "I wanted to say hello," and I brought her over.
Yeah, well, guess what? I spoke to her, but then I was in a group of people and I felt like I was ignoring her.
But if you're in a
that's
group,
ridiculous.
If you're in a group, then you can't concentrate on one person.
No, well, that's ridiculous. I don't know how to function at a party. I hate parties. I'm racked with guilt.
You're making this like a science project.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to do it. How long should Fred Armisen have gotten? I was enjoying talking to the guy.
Well, first of all, certain people that you actually get to talk to, you shouldn't spend that much time with.
But I was enjoying it.
But that's not the point.
Oh, stop it.
The point is, there are people you've never had a chance to talk to, and this is your only opportunity.
Yeah, well, then
you
I
should
could
go talk to them.
Then what happens to me is I leave someone, and then I can't. Then I'm not so thrilled with who I get next.
That's what it is. It's like dating.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
Like speed dating.
it's like speed dating. That's right.
Mia Vardalos from my big fat Greek wedding. I didn't even know she was there. No one said hello. Chris O'Donnell I saw for 2 seconds. We talked for 2 seconds.
Huge fan.
Jason Segel, he literally walked in. I saw him for about 1 second. I go, hey, Jason. I was like, hey, there's a guy I'd like to talk to. He's from that show with my mother.
I met your
Right,
mother. How I Met My
Forgetting
Mother.
Sarah
How I Met
Marshall.
Your
Mother. Yeah.
Muppets.
He seems like an interesting guy. Never saw him again. Just said hello, and that was
He
it.
went to hang out in
This
the
is
back.
a big party.
I didn't even know there was a back.
You didn't go to the back room where Jimmy has karaoke?
No, had no idea. How would I know about it? No one told me. No one tells me anything. Don Rickles I spoke to for at least 25 minutes.
Okay.
And that
I
was
can
great.
understand spending that kind of time with Don Rickles.
Yeah, he was great. Great guy. He wants to do a thing where... never mind that. All right. Johnny Knoxville, I spent about 10, 15 minutes, but I saw him the next night, actually. I was invited to a dinner party, which I lasted about an hour because I was sick. Al Michaels, I spoke to for a good 20 minutes.
Like, did you see his son
Too
was
long
there?
with Al Michaels.
Why? I love Al. I never see him.
You love Al, but you talk to Al all the time. You
No, we
talk to him
don't.
at every party.
When do I talk to him?
Again, the last party you spent time with
I
him
did.
and Alex.
Yeah, I know. That's true. Adam Carolla, when I was leaving, I saw him come in.
He got there late. He was racing cars that day.
He looked like he was out of his mind.
He was in a celebrity car racing thing.
Yeah, I know.
Which he won.
He looked like he was high as a
Wow.
kite because he was so excited about winning this
Yeah.
race, and there was no talking to him. So Adam Levine I spoke to for about 25 minutes. We had a good conversation.
All right,
For him, I got
but you
to
know
see.
Adam.
So what? I've never
I'm just
socialized
saying, this
with
is
him.
why you don't... He was at another one of these parties.
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't he at the one
No.
where everybody was singing and playing
No.
on stage?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yes, he was.
Ryan Philippe was there. I didn't even see him. I didn't even say hello to him.
Chatted with
Good
him for a while.
Lord.
Jeff Ross I saw for 2 seconds.
He was there with his cute girlfriend.
Lorne Michaels I spoke to for about 15 minutes. Brad Gray, I got to speak to him, and then I was at his home the other night.
Okay.
Bob Iger, I didn't spend a second with, but last time I got to spend a lot of time. I saw him for 2 seconds, and I said, hey, what's happening?
Right.
And that was it. Tom Arnold spoke to him for about 15 minutes and remembered to congratulate him on the birth of his kid.
Oh, he had a child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Good, you remember that. I didn't
Yeah.
even know.
Yeah, my wife reminded me that we
good.
had sent him a baby gift. Tom Arnold, what a great guy. He's so fucking funny. He says to me, yeah, Arnold came to visit me in the hospital with the baby. And Arnold said to him, you know, it's a great thing. You got your children. He goes, you know, I have 4. All right, 5.
He really said that.
Yeah. Arnold's got the greatest sense of humor.
Arnold's funny.
Yeah. So anyway. Zach
You
Braff.
can't get that man down.
Zach I got to speak to for a few minutes. Rob and Sherry Zombie. I didn't even get to talk to Sherry, but Rob and I talked a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But Rob's a friend, and I don't worry about
You
it.
see them all the time.
John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. I didn't get to see Andy Richter. I spoke to for about a half hour. Natalie Means I saw for 5 minutes.
Oh, you love Natalie.
Yeah, I saw her for 5 minutes.
She'll be here in a couple of weeks.
Right. Kristen Bell and Dak Shepard, I spoke to them for a couple of minutes. They just had a baby. I
Right.
was able to say hi to them.
You got to congratulate them, too.
Jason Bateman I spoke to for a while.
You got to a lot of people there.
Yeah, he's growing a beard for a part. Rick Rubin, I spoke to him for a long time.
He's growing a beard for a part, too, but he's been doing it for years.
Rick Rubin is a famous record producer. Just finished the Black Sabbath album that's coming out. And, he's done Metallica. He's done a whole bunch of them. But he's got a big, long beard. And for years, I used to call him the world's fattest vegan because he was a vegan, but he was so fat. Well, he got into shape. He started surfing and everything. And the guy's, pretty ripped now. He's got a hot girlfriend, the whole thing.
Yeah, she's really nice.
Very nice.
You know what he told me? He said, sorry.
And so Rick, with world's fattest vegan, I said, how's that vegan thing going? He goes, oh, all I eat now is meat.
Are you kidding?
No, he's on some sort of caveman diet.
The
the Paleolithic.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something though. I'm down to only eating fish. I got to tell you, there was an article in Sunday's New York Post, page 20, if you have it at home, about animals and about their grieving and how advanced animals are. That not just apes and elephants, which elephants go through a huge grieving process when things die, when relatives die, or even when other animals die that aren't elephants.
If they happen to know them?
Yeah, exactly. They form relationships. And the article was so amazing about animals and dogs and crows, everything. If you look on the internet, there's a video going around now of a dog grieving at its owner's gravesite, literally crying. It's weird. It's so upsetting. But these animals have such complicated feelings. We assume because something can't talk that they're completely void of all feelings. They talk about birds and their ability to grieve and to have relationships, and they have families and all this stuff. And they understand the relationship, and they understand death. And when you read this stuff, I could not eat an advanced animal. I just can't.
So why do you think fish don't have the same feelings?
Why do you think fish don't have these feelings?
I think fish perhaps do, but I can't give it up.
Are you the one?
Last Sunday, I was watching something on the CBS Sunday Morning.
Yeah.
Plants actually can see and hear.
Listen to me. Listen.
Smell.
Look,
and smell. That's right.
Listen, I'll tell you why I eat fish. Fish are assholes. All right.
But you're the one.
What does that mean?
No, actually, I had a fish tank, years ago.
Yeah.
And I'd come home and these fish would greet me. Now, who knows if they were looking for food or what, but they would really have some sort of awareness that I walked in the room, I think, because they'd all come to the front. But look, I can't think of fish that way, or else I got nothing left to eat.
Do you eat lobster?
No, I don't eat lobster.
Because I thought you remember you saying on the air. Yeah, you were saying on the air that you think lobsters have families.
No, I never said that. I said that I don't like the way they kill lobsters.
Right.
They throw them in a pot of hot water.
Yeah, but fish, they just take them out and let them suffocate.
I know. Look, Gary, I'm down to fish. That's it. You want to?
You're not helping.
You got to stop it. Oh, here. Carson, anyway, go read that article in the New York Post.
Well, the guy with the plants, because plants can feel, Howard. He did say that
I don't want to hear
the
that.
plants don't care.
You can't eat them either.
Right, well, I'm eating them, and so are you.
I eat tons of them.
Mike Judge, I didn't even get to say hello to. I saw him at a distance, and I didn't even get to say hello to him.
He's another guy who took up surfing and got ripped.
Bill Simmons.
He's a sports guy, a sports writer guy.
I didn't know he was there. Carson Daly, I spoke to for a little bit. I told him he should go in and get more money. You got to hear this.
No, he should take Jay Leno's job.
No, for The Voice, I'm talking about.
Oh.
That voice, the show The Voice is such a huge hit.
Yes.
I said to Adam Levine, I hope you're getting paid, dude. That show's huge. Don't worry, I'm getting paid. So he let me know. But Carson Daly, Carson goes, the hosts never get anything. So I'm at
well, look at Ryan Seacrest.
Exactly. Well, I wasn't going to rub it in. So I was at the NBC, I don't even know what I was at. They had me at something. We shot a commercial in the morning, and then in the afternoon we had to go to a thing where...
Is it like
press day. It's called Press Day. It's the same press over and over again. All right, but you got to be a team player. I went. So, excuse me again.
Are you drinking water?
Oh, please. When am I going to have time to drink water? I'm talking like a fucking man. Who has a show for 5 hours of talk? Nobody. These fucks who do talk radio, they do 2 hours. You think they give themselves an award. Anyway, so I'm at the NBC press event, and I see one of the big machers at NBC. He's there, and I see Carson Daly. He was in the event ahead of us. I said, Carson, come here. I said, this is so-and-so. I said, listen, you got to give Carson a raise. The guy deserves more money. You got a hit show. Part with a couple of bucks. Well, Carson turned bright red. The executive couldn't wait to get away from me.
Talk about uncomfortable moments.
Did you help, do you think?
I don't know. Jimmy wrote me a note, said Carson was very grateful that I did
good,
that,
okay.
so he liked it.
Did he?
Yeah.
This is something he couldn't say.
Ellen Pompeo, I spoke to for 2 seconds, and Justin Theroux I spoke to for five minutes. That's all the time that I had. So that was me at the party.
And is that the end of the list?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know who else was there, but I mean.
Oh, and Krista Miller. And
Kristen Bill. I spoke to them.
You must have spoken to them. Yeah,
I spoke to them. So, very nice party. Thank you, Jimmy, again. He's such a great guy. Tim, go ahead. And Jimmy and Molly, I should say. Yeah, Tim.
Yes.
Hey, Howard. Make it Douglas. You're absolutely right about the people talking about nothing, like Baba Booey, when you go to a party and people have books, and do you care about what books they're reading, their TV, and their stupid kids?
No.
You get somewhere and you're like, how soon can I get out, go home, be comfortable, not listen to the mindless.
You're a miserable human being.
Thank you.
You really are.
Him
No.
or me?
Because when you go to a party and you ask somebody about a book they read, that's how you say, oh, that's interesting. I think I'd like to read that book, and then you read it.
I never remember what they say anyway.
Or a movie.
Hey, you know who you left off this list?
Who?
Mary McCormick and her husband.
I don't think I... Oh, yes. I apologize. I forgot. I saw them for a minute.
Yeah.
Mary's good? Did you talk to her?
I spoke with her and her husband, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for quite a bit of time. That was it. That was my night.
Well, you did get to some people, but I can't believe you keep missing Amy Poehler.
Yeah, I like her. I wanted to talk to her. Well, one day I'll get to talk to her.
One of these days.
Gary, as Howard's long-standing producer, you've seen the evolution of your boss. You've seen him change and become a bit warmer. But he still gets this agita when he goes to parties at Jimmy's house. You know, is this as far as he's going to come, evolution-wise?
Well, it's pretty far. I mean, we went to a party with over 100 people at it, and he got through 4 or 5 hours of it, so I think that's pretty far. I was surprised to hear him say on the air this morning that he doesn't enjoy it. But then he said there were some things that he enjoyed, so it's very hard to tell with him.
Coming from your perspective as someone who really loves to socialize, does this sound crazy to you? He's got this incredible parties on the West Coast. I
think it's interesting that, the guy called in and backed Howard up that, going to socialize with people is boring because most people like to socialize. And yeah, like I said, you go to a party, it's interesting to hear other people's experiences. I guess there are those who don't think so, and he's one of them.
Oh, by the way, I should tell you, Mike Tyson is coming in today.
Ooh.
So I'm looking forward to speaking to the Iron Mike Tyson, the great boxer.
Ganji is a huge fan of his stage show.
Oh, yeah? Well, we'll talk about everything today. I have a long list of things I need to talk to Iron Mike Tyson about.
Our early adventures involved traveling all over the country fighting in these small clubs called smokers. The reason why they called them smokers was because the smoke was so thick and dense that you couldn't even see the guy standing in front of you to hit. Cuss was a big man in this world, and the fights were unsanctioned, which meant lawless. There weren't no paramedics outside. You got a concussion, you died, it's on you. It's on you. Everybody close up and leave. And plus, if the crowd didn't like your performance, they didn't boo. They started fighting each other to show you how it was done. And I had to often lie about my age. I was only 14, but Cuss had chiseled me into a great Michelangelo statue. Not now, though, but just back then, I was cut up like I was really cut up like I got into the fight with a Latin king and lost, But I was looking good. I won the national champion just like Cuss said I would. I was the champion of the nation at 14 years old. I was well on my way.
Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. I'm on the Howard Stern Show. This is interesting. I've never been to Howard Stern. I don't know what to expect. He's older now. What else should I noticed about him? He seems to be nicer now. Robin seems to be nicer now. Maybe I caught him at the right time of his career where he's mellowed and he's a compassionate person.
So you think you're going to get a kinder, gentler Howard Stern today?
I have no idea.
All right, man. We'll see you in the studio. Thanks
I will be there.
All right, hey, exciting morning. Mike Tyson is here. Iron Mike Tyson.
Ah,
Great to see you.
He's smaller than I thought he'd be.
Hi, oh, you're so beautiful, Robin.
Yeah, Robin. Hey, Mike, good to see you. Pleasure.
Good to see you.
It's good seeing you, too, Robin.
Let me look at you, man. You're such an iconic figure that it's so weird to see you in person finally after all these years. I always wanted to have you on the show, and I was always told through different people that you didn't want to come on. You were nervous about it.
No, I was going to kick your ass, Howard.
Really?
Back then, I was going to kick Howard's ass. You don't remember, Robin?
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you kick my ass? What did I do?
You were just angry at everybody.
I was.
You're an angry man. Mike, is that true? You were going to kick my ass?
Well, I was going to attempt to and stuff.
Attempt? Oh, you couldn't
attempt? I think you would have handled it.
Mike, do you think that you could still fight? In other words, if you got into shape, I'm being serious.
Okay.
All right, the anger isn't there anymore, and maybe the will isn't there anymore. I don't know, but do you think if you had to train and fight, there's probably a lot of guys you could still take out, right?
I couldn't be anybody. I don't have that in me. I don't care who you are. If you don't want to do this, you don't want to hurt somebody, it's not going to turn out well.
But even in your personal life, you don't occasionally get angry and just that, like the rage of the fight, you know?
Well, that guy's not going to come out, but I'm angry that I'm not having my way. You know, my wife's not going to do this. My wife dresses me, so I got.
Does your wife dress you?
Well, she tries to, but I go along with the program.
Right. How is life now these days?
Life is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm pretty broke, but life is so awesome. I have my wife, I have my children. I just had my show in Washington, D.C. All my kids came out, and that was a special occasion. They all came out, and they never saw me perform before, so I felt like the happy pops.
You know, it tries.
How many children are there?
There's 7, Robin. You don't have any children, Robin. You should
No, you should give me a couple of yours.
10 years ago, we should have had children, Robin.
Yeah, you should have made it with Robin. You know, hey, Mike.
I like Robin Crawford.
You know, when it drives me crazy that you're broke, and I'll tell you why.
It drives you crazy.
Yeah.
What do you think it does to me?
He might feel worse, Howard.
A little, right, Robin?
I'll tell you why it drives me. Mike, Robin. The reason it drives me crazy, because you are a true student of boxing. You knew, you're one of those guys who really understands boxing and where boxers come from.
Yes, 100%.
And so when you look back at boxers, traditionally, they've gotten hosed every step of the way. They generate tremendous amount of income. Forget about what goes on gambling-wise, what they generate and all that. But it seems like every boxer ends up in the hole, always ends up getting beaten down financially.
Well, there's a really small percentage that don't, probably a half percentage that doesn't.
Right.
But this is, listen, when I was a young kid, I heard about Joe Louis and Sugar Ray Robinson. You hear about all these great fighters, Tony Canzoneri, Lou Anderson. You hear about these guys that amazing fortunes and lost it. And you know this stuff. You all know this stuff, but they knew about the guys before them in the 10th and the early century in the 20s. But still, we go broke. Now why? Because handling money is an art. It's an art than handling money. And we never practiced that art before.
Well,
what did you do with all the money? Did you know where that money went?
Well, a lot of people stole money.
Well, as a fan of yours, I got really nervous for you when you had a bunch of guys who were white guys who were handling you and stuff, and I kind of feel like you went through this phase where you said, fuck that, I'm going with all black management, blah, 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 which is fine, which is a great thing to do, but at the same point, you threw away the guys who were actually watching your money, who I think actually were pretty good about
That's
it.
That's not true.
No.
They were bad. They were really bad.
They were bad too?
That's why I left them.
Right.
And boom. And if they weren't so bad, I wouldn't have ran away to this guy.
What were they doing that was so bad? The white dudes. I thought that they actually had your back.
No, they did, and they did what every particular white dude did to a black dude when he was a fighter. And these guys are the managers. It's pretty much because I'm a young kid. I didn't understand about that stuff. I was a glory seeker.
Yeah.
And they were just patting everything, expenses, everything. I had no idea.
Does it keep you up at night now? Like knowing how much money you probably had personally about $400 million. Does it keep you up at night now where you go, fuck?
Never. I never once in my life I said, fuck. I just I had everything I ever wanted, and I have everything I wanted now.
Yeah.
And plus, when I had all that money, I was living such a chaotic life. I wasn't really enjoying myself. It was better if I was even dead at that time. Listen, I've accomplished so much now with nothing, more than I ever could with that $500 million.
Right.
I got an Emmy. I got a Golden Globe Award. I don't cheat on my wife. I don't bring back no venereal diseases to the house.
Right.
I'm just living a respectable citizen life. It's no glory in nothing. I don't have no glorious life, but I'm living a life where I could live and survive now and live with dignity.
I guess I would. I guess when I imagine your life, it would have been nice if even if you held on to some portion of that, where you'd have
like 100 million.
You'd have your house paid for. I'd like to see you at least enjoying some of the, when you're a gladiator,
when
you're a guy who goes in the ring, one-on-one, mano-a-mano, most sports, team sports, you're talking about you went in by yourself and came out a world champion.
You risk your life every time.
There's not a lot of sports like that when you think about it. Tennis, okay, one-on-one.
But
boxing.
It's not a risk your life situation.
No, but tennis, boxing, I'm trying to think of sports where it's just you versus another guy.
Golf.
Golf maybe. Not even. Yeah, golf.
I don't look at it that way, Howard. I'm a professional athlete for over 25 years, so I don't look at it that way. I look at it that maybe this deserves to happen to me because I was just so good at what I did, no one else stands a chance.
Yeah.
And I had to grow up in other areas in life too.
Yeah.
And by going through these ordeals, I'm such a better person. I've lived life where I've seen a lot of my friends. Quite a few, not a lot, but they had great fortunes. They may have lost it, or lost some of it. I may have gotten embarrassed in the way they got their fortune.
Right.
And know what they do? They killed themselves.
Right.
And so that only tells me that's what they were worth, is money. They weren't worth nothing else.
Wealthy people who kill themselves because it wasn't the thing that made them happy, really, in the final analysis.
Well, I don't know what it was.
Or they lost it, and then they said that was all they were.
Most of the time, it's because they lost it.
Right.
And that's why, because that's really all they're worth is some money. Big deal. Listen, I don't have $500 million, but still, I'm Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I'm good. I listen.
But do you have anonymity where you live? Like, in other words, are you able to live? I don't know where you live now, but
Nevada.
In Nevada, are you able to live? I would imagine because you are Mike Tyson, you're famous. And someone once said the hardest thing is to be a famous person with no money because you can't really hide. You're now living in a regular community, and people have access to you. They can,
Does he really live in a regular community?
I don't know. I don't know where Mike's living now.
Well, I live in a desolate community because normally everybody that lives there, that's their second house, so they're normally not there. So I live pretty much desolate.
Yeah, right. Nobody shows up.
Nobody shows up. I got pigeons. It's against the law to have animals. I got birds flying.
Nobody checks on you.
There's 50 houses. There's nobody there. They're big mansions. People think I'm rich. I hang on the other guy's lot sometimes. People think that's my mansion. I don't know how this stuff works, The IRS people are getting aggressive. Holy moly, no.
Mike, when the phase of your life that's so fascinating me, when you went to prison, I always I thought about you a lot when you were in prison because...
Thank you. Why didn't you write me and send me any commissary
Because
money?
I didn't know you.
So what? Don't think about me and worry about me if you don't know me. If you're a compassionate liberal, as you come across to be...
Yes.
With communist tendencies...
Oh, I'm a capitalist.
All right.
I know you're a big fan of Chairman Mao, which I'm going to ask you about. But when you were in prison... Was that the most difficult time in your life? Because I would think the other prisoners all want to make their bones and go after you because they're like, hey, Mike's not so tough. I'll go kick his fucking ass, and I'll prove to everybody I'm the toughest guy.
I don't know how now I'm not so tough, but back then I was.
You look pretty tough to me still.
No, I'm not tough now. No, I'm not tough now.
I don't buy that.
Howard, I went to a Mike Tyson fight. He fought a guy named Tyrell Biggs. Remember that fight?
Yeah.
And... when Mike Tyson walked into the stadium, I said, that other guy ought to run. He had such a fierce look on his face.
Well, a lot of these guys, I mean, that was part of the whole thing, too. They would shit their pants just when you'd walk into the ring, right?
That's what they said.
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Like, you had them psyched out before you even got in there.
When I was fighting, it was beautiful. When I look at it now, I can't believe I said this to this guy. He's like, he got children now. I said this stuff.
But you know something? I look back on my own career, and I've said things to people that are insane. Because when I'm competing, I get crazy.
See, my wife doesn't understand that. My wife doesn't.
No one understands it.
Listen, when I'm competing, I'm suicidal.
Yeah.
We've heard you.
Suicidal when I'm competing.
No, but you say suicidal.
Yeah.
Because everything goes out the window, right?
Everything.
Yeah.
This is my only moment to show the world who I am because my self-esteem is so low. I never had. They're going to know my name now.
Right.
Fuck. Look what I did.
Mike, I understand it because even for me, radio, competitively, I go into towns, I don't even know the people oppose me on the radio, and I'm screaming and yelling violently to get out of my way.
Health problems because of that?
Yeah, I had tremendous problems. I'm in a psychiatrist's office 3-4 times a week because
I'm taking these pills that I'm gaining this tremendous amount of weight. I got the Zoloft going on. I got the Perplexapine. I got the in and out pills. Man, they got me. I'm walking. I got my zombie swag on when I'm on those pills, man.
Mike, but when you go for the pills, you're going to a psychiatrist to get these pills.
Yes.
Is he talking to you at all? Is he working with you in terms of understanding?
No, he doesn't give a damn about me, Howard, because he always was. He's explaining these difficulties of my mental fragments. I forgot the word he used.
Right.
I don't have good linguistics, but time. Sorry, I have to go. That's always bothers me. I'm spilling my guts to this guy. I'm even crying. Oh, Mike. It's over now. Excuse me.
So Mike, the calm.
Keep that thought.
The new Mike, the calmer Mike. Is it because of the pills, or is it because you've had some sort of revelation in your life?
Well, this is pretty much revelation. My wife, she was my girlfriend at the time. When she had, it's funny when you're in love with somebody and you think you know somebody, and then when you really get intimate with them, when you're with them every day, they're not the person you thought they was. And that's what my wife, she said, wow, I never dreamed that you were this kind of person, that you're always on these zombie pills and watching Law and Order. And so my wife, she detoxed me. She started reading she took all my medication. She started reading. She's my girlfriend at the time.
Right.
I didn't even know if I was going to date her that much, but she started reading everything. And she started looking up everything and said, man, this is for homicidal people. This is for, really, Mike, this is for people that's in Bellevue that's locked up.
Right.
And so,
wow.
And so she just started she started cayenne peppers and all that stuff, detoxing.
Right.
And
the master cleanse.
That's what it's called.
Right.
Yes.
She's into all these gadgets, you read. And so one day she was eating just vegetables that whole day, that whole week, I guess, vegetables and stuff. And I said, why are you doing that? She said, I'm a vegan for this week because of some weight. And I said, that's why I'm going to be a vegan, because I was 380 pounds.
Right.
And I had to lose a lot of weight.
You were 380.
380, man. It was the worst sexual experience of my life.
So it shows you that you were really depressed, because when you put on that kind of weight and you're on those kind of pills and everything, I mean, your life's out of whack.
Oh, no, the after effects. These pills are going to help me. But, I'm going to feel suicidal. I'm going to go to the bathroom on myself periodically. I'm going to go to all these things. And it's the pills that are killing me more than they're helping me.
So let me ask you something. Why not go to a therapist or a psychiatrist who will sit and talk to you? And maybe you wouldn't have to be on so much medication.
Well, I've done that, too, and it didn't work. And so I had to go to the real place, rehab, and I had to go there for like 2 years or 15 months. And I'm not going to get well. I'm one of those people. You're not going to get me well on no 30-day or no 60-day program. I have to suffer. I have to suffer to get well. You got to put me in there for a year, and I can't be with nobody. I got to be in that dark cell, and I have to sweat it out. And it's not going to be, give me a pill and it's going to work overnight.
What happens to you if you go off all the medication? Are you just...
I'm not on medication anymore.
Zero.
Zip. I should be on it, though, a little bit. But zip, no, I feel good.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
I thought you were implying that you were on medication.
No way.
He said the medication was doing him badly.
Congratulations.
Howard, making him worse.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
So whatever you're doing on your own, and that's it.
Yes, with a lot of help. I had a great support system, and that's Is
it your wife who's helped you the most?
Oh, absolutely, my wife, and there's other people too. I had other people that were in my life that looked after me and sponsored me, and man, it's just amazing. The worst thing The worst thing that ever happened to me is that I started using drugs really heavily.
Yeah.
But the best thing that ever happened to me is that I got involved with the recovery program. And there you meet people, you meet some amazing people from all walks of life.
So you're not doing any weed, you're not drinking, you're not doing anything.
Hey, no drink, no cocaine, no heroin. This is my drug of choice. No heroin, no cocaine, no morphine. No liquor.
You were doing the hard stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm a hard guy.
Yeah.
I'm a hard guy.
You think when you analyze
No, go ahead.
when you analyze your drug problem and all that, and everything that you went through in your life, it all boils down to your upbringing. It's your mom. It was an awful situation. She was a prostitute.
No, it wasn't my upbringing. It was my pain.
Well, from your parents, right?
No.
Well, your mom was not a good mother.
No. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't a good mother. Maybe she was. You know, I don't know what a good mother is.
Well,
because of course I see people who you know, pretty much label good parents, and they have miserable kids. Their kids commit suicide, murders, bombs, but this is what happens. So it has nothing to do with the parent. It has to do with the person and what he wants to be in his life.
Do you ever get jealous of your own children, the fact that they have a good father and a good mother, that kind of thing?
I've been through that stage.
Yeah.
I'm not there no more, but I've been
But
through
you weren't always the greatest parent either. Come on.
No, but
when you're parenting,
I'm better than my parents.
Right.
I'm better than my parents, and I'm suck as a parent, but I'm better than my parents.
You're there.
Yeah, I suck.
So
I'm not even there, but I'm still better than my parents.
You did them a favor going away.
You're so right.
That's
I went away to get right
true.
now. I'm the parent that they need to have in their life. But back then, oh God, the best thing that happened is their mother left.
Right. Because the issue is, how do you even know how to be a good parent? And then as soon as you become a good parent, you say, shit, how come they got it so good and I had it so fucked up?
Because you put them in that situation that they have it good.
Right.
Because you don't want them to have it like you. You would probably kill yourself if your kids had the life that you... Imagine my kids grew up in abandoned tenement buildings.
Right. It'd be terrible.
Whoa.
And yet there's a part of you that wants to make their lives better. And then there's a part of you that goes, hey, fuck, who are these kids to have?
Why? Because all your life... You despise the kids that your kids became. Spoiled kids never had a chance to take a deep breath, go, because everybody always giving them everything. And it's that way now. And sometimes you want them to be able to take that deep breath, to let them know it's hard, but you can still go to that further step. You can go further if you want to. Even though it's hard, you can still go further.
When you tell your kids about your life, it's probably like you're talking like from Mars, because they have no idea.
They said, Dad, get out of here. You had to go to school. Because if I can't spell, because sometimes I misspell. Right. And say, Daddy, that's not how you spell my name, Dad. Right. And they said, Dad, don't tell me dangerous is hard for you, Dad. Don't tell me that, Dad. And I'm just waiting any minute he's going to say, Dad, tell me what it was like when you were a nigga, Dad. Tell me what that life, Dad. What was that life? You're biting people's ears, savage. You know, what was that like, Dad? Because my kids are like in Ivy League schools and for high school kids and stuff. Billis, what's the name? Billis, and what's the name with the president's kid? I was intimidated. I went to my kid's school and I was intimidated. The kids and all these kids intimidated me. I thought, fuck. I felt I was in Harvard.
I know, it's crazy.
Like, what the hell? I don't belong here.
Right. It's another world, isn't it?
Oh man, it's interesting.
Do you have a good relationship with all your kids, or they?
Thank God.
You do.
Thank God. Yes, I have. Oh man, I'm just very grateful. You know, I have she's graduating from Georgetown Medical Student. I have a daughter.
No kidding.
Wow.
One of your daughters is graduating, going to be a doctor?
Well, she's graduating to be one, but I don't know if that's particularly what she wants to do. I'm in the liberalist. Well, some of the kids, but I'm in the liberalist. My family is so liberal.
Yeah.
So liberal. I can't even.
Well, you're walking around with a Chairman Mao tattoo. Of course, they're going to be liberal.
But I can't even go around and say, hey, it's a possibility that Mr. Christie from New Jersey, he's a good guy, Christie. It's got to be. He's the only.
You can't even say that.
But he's probably the only Republican we can say. Him and Michael Steele, the only Republicans we can talk about. Everybody else is garbage. What the heck? Come on.
Go back to, if you can mentally, go back to prison for a second, because I want to ask you. Okay. Here you are, famous Mike. And by the way, I got to say, Mike Tyson is currently, the reason he's here, he's on tour for his one-man show, Undisputed Truth. We've heard great things about it from guys who work here with us who have gone to see you and loved it. For tour dates and tickets...
You're just mellow. This is not normal. You're just too mellow.
Who's mellow? I'm
I
mellow.
came up here in anticipation talking about anal sex and this and that.
Well, we'll get to that.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I'm sorry.
We're working you into it.
Have you
we
enjoyed
don't
it?
just go right in.
You want to talk anal? Let's go.
I know, but I expect you're such a nice guy for this fucking guy. He's like,
I don't see you into anal sex.
You
That's
were
like-
into anal sex?
No, because this is what I was going to tell you about, because I'm really not that way no more since I became a Muslim, really halal. So if I was, it's not like I wouldn't do it, but if I had to, I would have to walk around with the person all day to see what they ate and stuff, because, you know, it's real.
But I mean, you had crazy days when you were doing drugs and you were fucking, you know, the man of the hour. You were out of your mind. Like,
no.
I read that like you were with 7 hookers one night.
Halal.
Yeah.
I can't do that. You have to be clean. I have to
I
be
know.
with them
Now.
every day. Make sure what they're eating. Everything they eat has to evaporate, for instance, in their system, you know, because and they eat any pills, any apples or seeds, anything, and it's just not good.
Can you believe the old Mike Tyson in terms of like even the pussy fever that you were in? Like, can you believe that? Like now you've got that under control. You're really in love with your wife, aren't you?
Implicitly, yeah.
And so isn't it kind of liberating? You can go out and see all these hot chicks and stuff, and not even give them a second fucking thought.
Well, that's true too, but you know, you never know, because every time I go out, I'm with my wife.
Right. She doesn't let you off.
She doesn't let you off the hook.
No, I never leave. I never want to leave my wife.
Right.
That's just how I want to live my life.
Do you worry that you turn your wife into your mother in a sense, the mother you never had?
My wife is my mother.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Is that dangerous though in a relationship?
Oh, that's extremely dangerous, but it is what it is. She thinks, hey, you should wear this today, you should wear this, you should wear this, you should put this way and this way. That's just who she lives.
And you like it.
Oh yeah.
And you like it because you now feel like you're getting mothering.
I love being loved.
But can't that turn into something where you...
I'm never going to have a mother. That's just over. I never had a mother. I'm never going to know what it's like to have a mother.
But it's dangerous to turn other people into the mother you never had.
No, I'm not turning her into a mother. She became my mother. She wants to be my mother.
That's the role.
I love my husband. Oh, God. My wife.
But do you ever say to her, hey, I don't need a mother. I need a wife?
But she is my wife.
Right.
So she's being my wife.
She's covering in all bases.
She got you covered.
Hey, listen. I'm just happy to be married to her. I don't care what she does.
She's very hot. I've seen her.
Yes, I agree.
How did you meet her?
Hey, listen. I met her through her family, because her family used to come to the fights and stuff.
You met her through her father is a Muslim. And
yeah, but I wasn't a Muslim. That's not how we became friends, though.
Your father, when you were a young man, introduced his daughter to you, but the two of you couldn't click. You were in the wrong place. Right?
No, she was only 12 years old, I guess, when I first met her.
That definitely wouldn't click. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that would have been a real problem.
Isn't that weird? You knew your wife when she was 12? Isn't that strange?
Absolutely.
You know, it's so weird. And did she have fantasies, like as a little girl, well, one day I'll grow up and marry Mike Tyson?
I have no idea.
Did you ever ask her that?
Of course she's going to say that.
Right.
You know, I don't know, but I just know I was happy to marry her.
Meanwhile,
maybe she was raised to marry you because her father was such a fan.
Listen, that's what she says not, but that's what I truly believe.
Hey.
That's what I truly believe. Her father wanted her to be with me. That's what I believe. I know she doesn't want to believe that, but that's what I believe.
Go back to prison for a second.
I've been there twice with you, Howard.
I know, but go back.
You never stay, though.
Yeah, Mike, when you were in there, and you're this famous guy, one of the most famous guys in the world, do the other prisoners taunt you and try to get you into some sort of, I don't know, fight or some kind of, or maybe even they try to befriend you so they think they can get something from you on the outside?
Or were you the bad guy on campus?
Sometimes.
Right.
But you have to think about how, this is what happens. You know, you look at the press, you look at me, Mike Tyson, famous champion, has to go to prison with bad people, murder. But when you really think about it, this is how this was discovered. I was discovered in an institution with bad people.
Oh, yeah. You grew up in institutions.
Yeah, so this wasn't a hard problem at all. Just living on the outside was hard. Going in that place was not hard at all.
Wow.
In other words,
not hard at all inside. No.
After
not
all,
you recognize
for a guy like me, no.
In other words, so when you went into prison,
that's taking the easy route out for me.
Right.
That's taking the easy route out, baby.
In other words, you grew up in prison.
Most of my life, yeah, my young adult life.
And when you go into prison, as rough as it is, I would think that psychological torture would be, hey, I got all this money, I finally got all this success, and now they're taking it away from me and putting me in prison. But for you, it was kind of like, hey, man, so what?
Yeah, but I had that.
But this, you know too, that world.
I'm sorry, what?
But when I was in prison, I had that too. I had everything I wanted in prison. I couldn't. Well, I could go to the hospital and stuff when I had to go.
Right.
But I still did what I wanted to. I didn't smoke in it, but I had my food that I wanted to eat. I never ate at the cafeteria. I ate.
How do you do that?
I don't know, but it just happens.
No, but wait a second.
The best thing that ever happened to prison was prison guards. You know?
Right.
Yeah, that's it. The best thing that ever happened to
The prison guards actually probably liked you
because they didn't believe I belonged in there.
Right. They felt that you were innocent.
Yeah.
So they took care of you.
Well, that's what you call it. Yeah, that's what they did.
So a prison guard would say, "Hey, listen, Mike, I'm going to bring you a steak for dinner."
No, that's not how it goes.
How does it go?
That's not how it goes. It's just energy. You have to know the energy. You have to be in the prison system to know the energy. You just feel it, and then someone makes the point that if anything I can do for you, let me know, and I just let them know I need some Chinese food.
Okay, so
Chinese food, I really.
But don't those guards expect payoff when you get out? In other words, they'll bring you Chinese food.
No, they're getting paid there. When people say this guy was a CEO, Rick Ross was a CEO. No, we're happy for CEOs like Rick Ross. They make the prison system exciting because really, a prison system's not exciting at all. That's all you do. You're locked up in your cell.
Right.
And if you're a good boy, they may let you go play for an hour. But that's all you do. It's not exciting like on television. You're constantly locked in your cell.
This idea of working out in prison and becoming big and huge and stuff, did you get into the physical workout, the prison workout?
Yeah, I was for a moment because I ran. I had no chance. I would do my road work and I would do some weights, but then eventually they took the weights away from us.
Why did they do that?
Because they said this is we were turning our bodies into muscles. Oh no, weapons.
Weapons. Yeah,
that's the word. Weapons.
So the one joy you had in prison was the idea of going in there and working out and using some time up. And they took away the weights.
No, but then I had a drug counselor in prison. I was porking too, so that was good too.
Oh,
yeah, I was porking somebody. She was a lady, by the way. I was porking her. Yeah.
So how do you get to do that? In other words, you go for drug counseling. So you're alone in a room with the drug counselor.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you believe they trust you even to be alone?
Listen, it's very interesting because the drug counselor was a badass too, so they didn't care. She was one of the people, she didn't care. You know, she'd been in this, if you got 10 murders, she's not afraid of nobody. It's one of those people, all right? So it wasn't like they were afraid, but they realized I was in there a little too long with her.
So in other words,
a little too long.
You got caught?
So you had a girl?
No, I didn't get caught, but someone told on us. And I got nervous. Internal Affairs came in, and I was a little nervous. And I had like another year before, 6 months before I left. And the guy was very kind and polite, and he was saying, "Well, Mike, Mr. Tyson, I hear it's a possibility you will be leaving in 6 months." And then, of course, if we find out different about the case, there could be different arrangements, of course. And I said, "Oh, God."
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Just for porking the counselor. You could stay longer.
So did you cut her off? Like, did you say, "Fuck it, I'm not screwing this broad anymore"?
No way, Jose.
So in other words, when were you attracted to this woman, or is it because she's the only woman available, she becomes your sex object?
I don't know. My criteria in women are just breathing and stuff.
Right.
Know?
You weren't being too picky.
Yeah, I wasn't picky.
Was she hot? Was she hot?
She was hot enough.
She had a vagina.
Not too hot. I wasn't on fire afterwards, so she was just hot enough, you know?
So you didn't even have to masturbate in prison. In other words, you had a sexual out. How often would you go for drug counseling with this woman?
Every day.
3 times a day.
3 times a day?
This is some good stuff.
My God.
No, but she's good. Now, please, man, this is good people. This isn't nobody we let. She ain't no bad person. This is a great person.
You're not kidding. I want to meet her. So you're telling me you would be in the drug counseling 3 times a day?
No.
Oh, actually, my wife's going to kill me about this. But sometimes, this is how it goes, okay?
Right.
First thing in the morning, I go to class to go to drug. Whatever, 90 minutes for an hour and a half. I come back to my dorm house. I go to my job in the gym working out because they wanted me to stay kind of fit a little.
Sure.
Mike Tyson, drug counselor, to the school. They're calling you to the school. Now go to school. And then I go get me. And then we go again. Boom, lunchtime. Come back. So then got to go back to another. I got to go back to work. I only got one class. Then I go back to work.
Tyson, school, drug counselor. I have to go and say, listen, I got to work out. I got to run. Okay, I can't run. I'm too tired. Okay, I'm too tired. I can't do that. I'm too fucking tired.
You're having more fun in prison than most people have on the outside. Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't get that much on the outside.
Why'd you want to leave? Yeah.
I did want to leave, but shit.
But the you know, when a relationship like that starts, when you get out, isn't she expecting you to come visit her?
No. Everything was told. You know, thank you.
That was it.
No.
Over. You never saw her.
Everybody
since you got
understood. Huh?
You never saw her once you got out of prison.
No. I talked to her quite a few times, but I never.
That's something.
You know, that was just that. She was it's not. She's great. Thank God.
So forgive me if I'm wrong here, but it sounds like this was a party. You'd have your food.
And it was great.
And it was like you'd had the COs there. They made sure that you had your Chinese food.
Well, you know, at first it was really bumpy road because I had a problem dealing with it myself. It was all about me. Fuck you. I hate you. You're white. Fuck you. Raising
You were angry with the white world, the world in general.
Yeah, it's the world. And that was just an interesting experience for me. I was just so happy that I calmed down and got into the move of things, you know.
Right.
When you got out of prison, was that when you hooked up with Don King?
Yes.
And
but I hooked up with him when he was in prison because that's how I got the contract to get that money.
Right. Yeah. Big contracts.
Yeah.
And you know, this guy Don King, I've had him on the show many times, and he's a charming guy. I mean, you get in his aura, and, you know, he's joking, he's a character and all of that.
Yeah, we've tried to nail him down many times and never been able to do it.
No, I can't believe Robin couldn't. Robin, you failed on that?
Yeah, we all failed.
We couldn't do it. Yeah. We couldn't do it.
But, Mike, how does it happen? In other words, you get I guess you're not paying attention, right? Is that basically it? You're busy trying to be a fighter.
That too, and I'm just doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Travel, have a bunch of girlfriends. I got like 45 girlfriends, and I'm probably married too. And I'm just really.
How much money do you think he owes you?
Well, nobody owes me anything.
Really?
No, nobody owes me anything. I'm just happy to be alive and just, breathing this air and functioning. Nobody owes me anything, and I don't owe anyone. I don't owe anyone.
If you saw him today, would you just yell at him, or would you?
No, I wouldn't do anything to him.
You wouldn't.
No, I would never jeopardize losing my wife and my children and the relationship I have with my kids. You keep the $1 billion, you keep all that stuff. But now, if I was to be violated, it might be.
Well, let me ask you this then: if Don King was drowning, and you happened to be there, you were the only guy who could save him, would you save his life or would you let him drown?
I'll save his life.
You would save his life.
Yes.
This is a different Mike Tyson.
Who are you, by the way? Is this Mike Tyson?
No, we wanted the fighter.
Did the real Mike Tyson die?
No way. I don't want that. And trust me, I don't want that over my head. I'm the cause of somebody dying over some money. That's okay. You can keep that money. I have this. This is better than I ever had. I couldn't accomplish what I've accomplished with $1 billion. I was nothing with my money.
Do you regret putting the tattoo on your face?
No way.
You don't? You love it?
No.
Because I thought it was the most severe thing that it was almost like you were angry at yourself. This was me playing pop psychologist. I was like, Mike's just fucking pissed off, and he just wants to, he wants to claim his own body in a way, like in the most severe way, like say, fuck it, man. I'm gonna.
That's interesting that you had that, because I felt like I was owned my whole life.
Right.
Yeah,
and I think this was your way of trying to own your own body in a sense.
I don't know.
This is my body.
Yeah.
It's my body.
No, seriously. Do you understand that at all, or is that?
I understand it implicitly, but it's not that way. But it is that way.
Why did you do it?
Because I thought it was an awesome tattoo, and I wanted it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And I did it because I knew people would say that. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? And it's totally abstract from the average thinking person, of course.
For years, most tattoo artists would never tattoo a guy's face. A lot of them will not do it.
Well, my artist wouldn't tattoo my face because my first idea wasn't this Maui signature. It was a bunch of hearts and stuff, and he said, I'm not going to do that.
Why?
He said, I'm not going to. He said, he don't want to have his work. He thought that wasn't fitting for me.
And so he said,
he said, if you do anything, you need to be a warrior. He said, you're a warrior. You need to have a warrior signature on your face.
Right. And so you said, okay, put it on me.
No, I said, that's fine. He said, come back in a couple of days and I'll call you and we'll look over some tribal.
Are you glad he did that?
Yeah, I'm so happy he did.
Right.
Victor Paradox.
Yeah, but you know what? It's funny
what?
that you say
His name
you
is
took.
Victor Paradox.
Okay, right.
It's funny that he says that, he spent days before he got that because everybody assumed it was a spontaneous occurrence.
When you have a truly professional tattoo artist, he's not going to put anything on your face with his signature on it.
No way.
He's not going to do it.
Yeah,
he's not going to do it.
Because it's one of the most famous tattoos in the world, right?
Yeah, he's just not going to do it. But he didn't look at it. He didn't look at it that because Mike Tyson. He never looked at it. Mike Tyson's going to have my tattoo. Because I wanted hearts. He could have just put hearts on my face. He said, I'm not doing that. You have to go somewhere else. And so that's why I respect that, and so we look for a good tattoo.
So you're telling me you never had to fight in prison? You never had to fight another guy?
No, yes, once or twice I get irritated and I hit somebody, but other than that, I didn't have no fight.
And were they irritating you because they were challenging you, or were they irritating you because they were just, hey, Mike, give me something?
No, I was mad because I got bad news from my lawyer.
I see. Yeah. And the bad news, what? They wouldn't give you an early release or something along those lines?
Yeah, so then I get angry and I start hitting people.
The first guy you saw, you just smacked?
Yes, well, somebody that probably angered me for something a few months ago, and this is the time to hit him for it.
Now, when you hit a guy with your bare hands, it's a whole different situation.
Yeah, it's not good. It's really not good.
Because you can hurt your hand.
I always break my hand. Never fails. That's why I don't do it anymore.
Isn't that amazing about fighting? People don't understand that. Like when you see fights on TV, they go on forever. Usually, when you see a fight in real life, and
they don't last long in the street.
No, one shot, man.
Because that's why UFC is so famous. Because as a person, me, Mike Tyson, I don't care who you are. If you're going to hit somebody and hurt a guy, the real objective, you want to get the guy on the ground. You know what I mean? You don't want to stand. You don't want to punch the guy. You want to get him on the ground so you can stomp on him. Right. You're not going to break your foot.
Yeah.
But it's guaranteed. I don't care how strong you are, how big you are. Well, you got to break your hand because your hands are not meant to be hitting things. That's
Mike, what
it is.
What happened to boxing? When you were boxing, boxing was a big deal. I can't even tell you who the world champ is right now. I can't even, maybe it's just me, but...
how time has changed now. Like if I say this, listen, if I go on television, also if I say it here, but this is the reality. Fighting, in order for boxing to be exciting, and this is what people don't want to hear. They want boxing to be exciting without this. In order for it to be exciting, you have to want to hurt him.
Right.
Bad.
So what do you think? There's a lot of guys out there who just don't want to hurt anybody?
No, exactly. Well, you can tell by the way they're fighting. They don't want to hurt each other.
What, they fight like pussies?
Well, they fight like, you don't hit me and I won't hit you.
I remember how shocked I was when Buster Douglas fight happened. This is the first...
You weren't more shocked than I was.
Right.
Okay.
Almost nobody saw that fight because nobody had that expectation.
I've never had the opportunity to talk to you before, but again, here's me playing pop psychologist. I always figured you just didn't want to win that fight. Like you'd had enough because, A, you were out of shape for the fight.
Yeah.
And it was almost like you're like, okay, let me fucking lose this thing already and be done with it. It was almost like committing suicide.
Kind of, in a way, yes. Because that's why when I retired, that was another form of suicide. But it's killing some bad stuff. It's not killing a good person. You're killing the right person. But we don't know how to get the person that we're not supposed to kill out of the body of the guy that we should kill.
Yeah, I understand that.
I know you would understand that one.
Because there was a girl I knew who was in porn. Mm-hmm. And she said, I can't get out of porn. So she tattooed every part of her body so that it would force her out of porn. Like she said, I can't get out otherwise. So I made my body so they wouldn't want to photograph me anymore in this pornography. And in a sense, it's like you almost don't know, the money's coming in, you're Mike Tyson, you're this huge success, but meanwhile you're miserable. You're fucking miserable.
The most miserable person that I've ever met in my life was myself.
Right.
When I was at that height of fighting and success.
Right. So all of a sudden, how do you end all of that in a way?
But you keep the good guy alive.
Right.
It's all an inside job, man. It takes a long time of therapy, a long time of just challenging your decision-making qualities. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes doing this stuff, but you have to get it done or it's gonna kill you.
Is that the point of your one-man show? Are you trying, is the message, hey man, if you manage to live long enough, that even the angriest guy in the world, the guy with the worst upbringing, the mother who was a prostitute, the one who was uncared for, unloved, and custom model.
The guy who grew up in the system.
Is the point, hey man, if you can hang in there, maybe there's something beautiful at the end of the tunnel?
I don't know. It's all about waiting for the transition and not getting old too soon and smart too late. Hopefully I got this grasp now. No one knows what's coming around the corner, 10 minutes from now, 20 minutes from now.
I'm just enjoying what's going on now. And if it's making, listen, because what I'm doing on Broadway and doing these shows, I'm not going to get wealthy doing this.
Right.
I love doing this.
Right.
And that's why I do it. But as far as doing this for money, I need a second job. There's no doubt about that. But this is what I love doing. I love entertaining people.
Do you when you first got on stage and you had to do a one-man show, it had to be intimidating as hell, because that's not your background. I mean, you're not a guy who
when
goes
I got on that stage, I felt that I was, I thought, man, I don't know, I thought it was Sammy Davis Jr. or Julie Garland, somebody. I just felt that this is where I belong. I belong.
Really?
Instant gratification as soon as I went on the stage. Instant. It wasn't like a movie.
And Spike Lee helped you format the thing? In other words,
Spike Lee had his format for, the Broadway version, because we had the show before Spike got involved for 2 weeks, and we had a rock band, we had a vocalist, we had a piano player, and it was like big time Vegas, lights, cameras, action, and it made me feel so not me. I felt glamorous, I felt beautiful, and then Spike took all that away and put me up there by myself.
Yeah, but he was right, wasn't he?
Yes.
People don't want to see you doing that. That would have been a joke.
I like that because that buffers me from really being honest.
Right, it was like a facade.
Yeah, it's a facade, but now I'm on there, and if you're not emotionally composed, you're gonna cry. You're gonna, you have to. It's just wild doing that stuff. And I say to myself, why do you do this to yourself, Mike? Why do you just do this to yourself? And it's because I want people to look at me and see me, and I want them to applaud.
So you don't get nervous when you go up on stage?
No, I'm nervous when I'm not on stage.
Really?
I'm nervous when I'm home and I'm not doing anything. I think, how am I going to feed these kids? How am I going to pay these bills?
That's nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
what is the game plan? All right, you got the one-man show. I know you got a book coming out you've been working on and that kind of stuff. So what is the game plan to get the money and get
I'm not looking for the money no more. That's
But you need it.
That's gone, Howard. That's never going to happen. I work from check to check.
Really? There's nothing in savings?
No, very small for kids and all that stuff. But as far as me, I'm going to die, and hopefully I have life insurance, but I have a headstone. But this is good stuff, Howard.
Does Evander Holyfield, is he a wealthy guy? Did he hold on to his money?
No, he was getting foreclosure statements.
I don't know anything about his finances.
Are you friendly with him at all now?
Very friendly, yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Does he look at you every time and say, why the fuck did you bite my ear off?
No, he never does.
Do you have an answer for him? What is the answer?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But that's so not you. You are a fan of boxing, and you are an aficionado of boxing.
But I wasn't a boxer back then. I was just a guy living my life.
Were you scared that night?
No, I'm never. Well, I'm scared every night, but never scared that someone's going to beat me up. Kind of scared.
Right. That must be a wonderful feeling, never to be scared of a man's physical prowess, that you can take down any guy.
No. I don't know that I could take down any guy. Never about his physical powers. I don't look at life like that. I look at life that God made man big and small.
Yeah, but I
and
fantasize.
Smith and Wesson made men equal.
But I fantasize about being a great gladiator, a great warrior. In other words, I've been in a ton of fights.
A physical
warrior. I don't have that ability. I've been in a million fights and I've lost almost all of them. And I know when you were young, you lost a lot of fights. You were heavy set and stuff, and then you learned how to box. But I mean, what is that feeling like when you fucking take your fist and you fucking pound someone till the point that they pass out? There's got to be no better feeling.
It's like drugs.
Right.
It's like drugs. It gives you everything you want.
Yes.
But it takes back so much more in return.
What does it take back?
Everything.
Your soul.
Yeah, your spirit, your soul. How do you think about it? I wanted to take people's nose and stick it in their brain. How do you want to do that if you're a humanitarian? How do you want to do that to another human being?
Because you want to kill them, right?
But that's back then, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's back then.
And so the point is that you really are a sensitive guy inside, and that sensitive guy, it was almost like you couldn't let him out, or else you wouldn't want to put somebody's nose into their brain.
Or maybe that's what you're protecting.
But I guess I don't want to hurt anybody no more like that.
Do you feel bad about people that you hurt?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to ask. You ended people's careers.
Yeah.
So many people stopped boxing after you hit them.
Yeah.
That was what a Mike Tyson punch was like.
Yeah.
They stopped boxing.
Yeah. And so, listen, that's the game.
Yeah, I wanted to be somebody.
Yeah.
You were.
You definitely are. You definitely are someone.
Well, back then, again, at least.
Yeah. So, did you ever give anal sex to anybody?
Huh? I told you, but I don't do that anymore.
But you've done it. You've done it to people.
I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm halal. You know, you can't do that stuff.
That's considered dirty.
Yes, because people, you got to be, if I did do it, I have to be around the person every day, walking around, finding out what to eat. They got seeds. Because when you're having anal sex, you're rupturing that. Yeah, you're rupturing in that toxic bag. And the toxic bag busts the stool. The stool that busts, you know.
The Quran does not allow anal. Let's be honest.
Anal is bad.
It is.
Anal is bad.
How religious are you? Do you actually pray every day?
Man, God, I pray every day. I miss prayers. I try my best. Where do you stand on gay marriage? Gay marriage, I think if you're happy, you should just be with who you're happy with.
Right. Doesn't religion interfere with sensible thinking sometimes?
No, but listen, I don't know. I never heard. It's not much sensible thinking when you think about you can stop somebody from living their life. So what do we want to do? You think God would want to kill all these people?
Of course.
Because they have a different... No, I don't believe it. I just don't believe that. You know, you have to have some kind of rationality.
Right. So you can't follow everything in the Bible.
Why is it always about hurting and killing somebody?
It's crazy.
Why has it got to be about hurting and punishing somebody? Why can't it be about just getting along with people?
Most religions, though, seem to want to hurt and punish people. That's where I have a problem with religion.
Well, the people who practice them, yeah.
I don't want to.
I don't know if the religion is doing it.
I'm not God. I can't even represent Islam. How could I represent, 900 million people?
Right.
You know what I mean? I wasn't a good Christian. How am I going to be a good Muslim?
Hey, did you ever meet Muhammad Ali?
Yeah.
Of course he has.
Is that mind-blowing to you? Like, to meet him? Was he the greatest of all time?
There's no doubt. But not only this, I've met Muhammad Ali probably 100 times. But every time you meet him, it's like the first time. You know there's something special about this gentleman right here.
Now he's like unable to talk, right? So have you ever been able to have like a conversation with him?
Well, when I'm around him, he doesn't talk much, and I don't say much to him. I just watch him.
Where do you see him? Where do you meet with him?
If he's at his home, I met him at his home on a couple of occasions, and he came to my house on a couple of occasions.
No kidding. Yeah. What?
When was the first time you met him, Mike?
First time I met him, I was in Spofford Juvenile Detention Center. I was and he came to visit the kids, like I do. I come and visit kids at the hospital.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Was that like a defining moment in your life?
Yeah, I knew that's what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I wanted to be a boxer, but I knew I wanted to be famous.
Right. And you were what, about 13 years old?
Probably 11.
And you're in the center, and like, look who shows up. It had to be a great day. I mean, you probably didn't have many great days there.
No, I had great days there every day. There was a bunch of kids there. A bunch of kids. They're fighting every day. We're stabbing each other. We're playing basketball.
That's great.
Fun. Yeah.
It sounds like hell to me. I think you're kidding yourself that was great. Not to have a family, not to have...
listen, if you never had it, how would you know if it was great or bad? Everybody's mother and father was my mother and father.
But I grew up feeling very unsafe in my community. I grew up in a hellhole.
I was unsafe too, but you had to fight to become safe.
I did. I fought, and I didn't win, so I wasn't safe. I fought. Listen, I always fought.
Listen, Howard, this is what I found out about fighting, which is very interesting about fighting. You always have to fight.
Right.
Even if you know you're going to lose,
yes,
you still have to fight.
Yeah,
I never knew how that made any sense, but it got me a long way. I didn't win all the fights, but I got a lot of friends just because I fought.
Yeah,
and they'll fight for you if they know you fight.
As a man, even as a young boy, I would feel ashamed if I didn't fight back. I would feel this sense of shame.
Well, some people feel shame that they do fight back. They think it's a shame to hit other people and to brutalize other people. And I
that they were brought to that level,
right.
yeah.
Well, I never felt ashamed about that. I wasn't going to let some fucker hit me in the head without getting a shot back at him. But it didn't work out so well.
No turning the other cheek here.
I didn't become a world champ. Let's put it that way. So, when you were in prison, you started to read Chairman Mao's book, right? You started to read.
Yeah.
And that was profound for you?
I thought it was an awesome book.
Was it?
People are not like that now. They don't have causes like that. Now, causes now are more financially started than anything. But no one has a cause where they care about another human being who's not their brother or their sister.
Yeah. So one more thing about Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
So when you see him now, and in other words, he comes to your home.
Well, he hasn't come home in years, but
when he would come, and the guy's physically unable to talk now. It's a different Muhammad Ali. you would just sit there with him and what? Like, I would feel so awkward.
No, I'm not awkward because when I'm sitting there with him, it's not like he's comatose. He's reading a book. He's looking at Sam Cooke.
He just comes to your house and reads a book?
No, he's not at my house. When I went to his house, I'm near.
Right.
When he came to my house, he wasn't in the situation that he's in now.
Right, I see.
So, the last time I saw him a few years ago, he was reading a book. He reads about his friends, Elvis Presley, Sam Cooke, and he reads books. And periodically he'll say something, but I don't. Hey, champ, do this. Hey, champ, do this. I just watch and observe him because that's
that's
awesome
amazing.
thing to do.
I'll tell you why that's amazing to me. I have no ability to do so. Like, I don't know what to do when I go to people's homes. Like, the idea of just sitting there with somebody who's reading a book, I feel compelled to talk or to do something to entertain them. So, if you and I were sitting in my house, I would feel that we'd have to communicate every minute.
I don't know. Maybe if you were sympathetic to my situation that I was unable to communicate with you, maybe you'll look at it differently.
Right.
And not be so self-centered. Say, I got to communicate because it's me. I need to communicate to live.
It's my problem.
Then fuck you because you can't communicate, but I got to communicate.
Right. I would just be uncomfortable.
You mean you can think about someone else, Mike?
I'm thinking it. I think you can say it to Howard.
No, I can't.
To you.
Do you watch this style of fighting now? This,
UFC?
Yeah, UFC.
Yeah,
Do you watch it?
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah. Everybody watches that.
Do you like it better than? Do you think you might have become a UFC champion?
Well, if they were paying big paydays like they were in boxing, absolutely.
Those guys still don't get a lot of money.
Well, they get more money than most people.
Yeah, they sure do.
Listen, don't make it like they're not getting big money. These guys are getting money.
Right.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Because they're not getting $50 million, $60 million. That's not the norm. These guys are getting money that's going to last them for the rest of their life. What they do with it is up to them.
So you enjoy watching that kind of violence, or are you kind of like,
I don't look at it as a violence. I look at it as 2 men trained for years to reach the pinnacle of their success, and the best man will win.
And
it's a competition.
And so it appeals to you, I bet, because it's not only boxing, it's martial arts.
Yeah,
if you can kick a guy.
The part I really enjoy is the part that the most people don't. I've been watching punches all my life.
Right.
I enjoy the grappling, the wrestling. You see two guys that, nothing's going on. What's happening? And all of a sudden the guy goes like this. But why did he tap out? What? That's the magnificent part about UFC.
As a great athlete, did you ever play any other sports?
Never in my life.
Did you sometimes wonder what it might have been like if you had gotten into organized sports, like maybe baseball or football?
Most of those guys get too hurt. The UFC and boxing, they don't get as brutalized. You've been believed as the football players and some of these. Yeah.
You're right. Wow. That football players. I mean, now.
Oh, you got to be more than tough to be a football player because you're going to get hurt. I don't care who you are, how great you are, you're going to get hurt.
Isn't it remarkable, too, how little damage you have? I mean, you don't have brain damage. You don't have.
Hey, listen, there's a lot of guys walking around here with brain damage and they go to Harvard and Yale. All right? So don't tell me I know. God, there's something wrong with me. I just don't know what. We didn't put our finger on it yet.
It wasn't from boxing, is what we're saying.
But then when we go there, boxing, if you look at some of my early tapes, of course, I've improved with my language of talking, so boxing may have helped in some kind of way.
Right.
When you think about it,
So who is your hero in life? When you look back on your life and you say, the one person in my life, I know Cus D'Amato was the guy who kind of took you out of that hellhole there and kind of inspired you to be a boxer. And other than me or Cus, who in your life is really the defining person?
I don't know. There's just so many people that's been involved with the whole exponent of just putting me together, therapists, friends, just so many people. I just can't say one particular person.
Yeah. It's not like that.
It's like a puzzle, a science project. So many people contribute so much.
You know what I thought you were going to say?
What?
That drug counselor you were fucking in prison. Because, man, that's a good woman. I mean, Jesus, what a life.
That was just, I don't look at life.
If I was in prison, I was getting laid. I mean, my horror thing would be in prison that men would take me against my will and have their way with me.
I don't know. They might like you to have your way with them.
I don't see how that could happen. I'm not looking for that.
Well, you never know.
Right.
You know what? The one question we haven't asked and nothing we've touched on is the reason you wound up in prison.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How do you feel about that now?
I don't know. I feel gooky about that stuff. Even though
you've always maintained your innocence. You've always said, "Look, I didn't do it," and but they put you away. And it's like, is that the biggest fucking mind fuck to you of all time?
No.
It's not? You don't spend time thinking about it? You know what I thought was outrageous?
Do you think at this point that maybe there was something you did wrong, or what? I mean, how do you think about that whole experience?
I don't know. I don't think about it much, but I know I don't think I did anything wrong.
Right.
You know.
One of the biggest problems being a celebrity is, too, and I was thinking about you when you got out of prison. I was like, if he goes to bed with a woman, he's got to have like a fucking, like, you got to have a bodyguard in there, or a witness, or a fucking camera or something.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to do that no more.
No. It seems like your life.
I could never believe that I could be that person without. That's my whole life was self-centered around being masculine and sexual and all that stuff. Just to think that I'm just just to think that I'm this now is just interesting.
It is. Mike, I thought with your new show, I heard that the prosecutor...
yes, he came to San Francisco, he came to the show.
And said, gee, I really like that. Why did he... Don't you think that was sort of nervy of him to show up at your one-man show, the guy who prosecuted you and put you in prison? Don't you think that was sort of weird?
Well, hey, listen, this is what I found out about life, and when I say this, I don't say it in the aspect as if I'm somebody.
Right.
All right. But as it is, I'm doing a show. I used to be former champ. I've done a lot of crazy things. I was charismatic. So press is there.
Right.
And everybody wants to be seen, and everybody's there. And he had a bunch of 30 friends and showed his friends, this is the gentleman that I had to incarcerate because he wasn't, at that time, he wasn't acting correctly. Right. But the fact that he came and brought his friends was vindication to me. Yeah, if I had somebody and he was a nasty, disgusting rapist and whatever I did back then, they said, I wouldn't bring my friend to see him. He's disgusting. He's fooling the public. I'm not going to go for that scoundrel. But he didn't. He brought his friends.
It's interesting. The fact that he showed up with his friends is almost saying, like, hey, if I think
I didn't think you were that kind of a bad guy either.
But listen, can I tell you something? I understand everyone has to do their job, and I don't have no animosity towards
That's
anybody.
Amazing. That's amazing that you don't have animosity.
In order for me to survive and have this life, in order for me to do this interview with you, I can't be that person. That guy has to die, and I have to look at life like, hey, I'm being of service, and I'm here at world to make it a better place.
Wow.
And it's hard, but I got to do it in order to survive.
The show is Mike Tyson. It's
Undisputed Truth.
Undisputed Truth. It's he's on tour now for this one-man show, which is incredible for tour dates. And tickets go to Tyson.
And I got a foundation, Mike Tyson Care Foundation, giving kids a fighting chance at a better life. Because that's why kids are really...
MikeTysonCares.org.
That org, yeah. The Con and org, I get confused. You know, Robin, Con, org.
Right.
I'm new at this online stuff. I don't know about the only thing I know how to do is turn the machine on.
Do you have a Twitter account?
Yeah, I believe so.
But you're not tweeting.
You're not tweeting.
Well, periodically somebody would tell me, Mike, such body tweeted you, and I say, well, tell him what's up, and when's the next time I'm going to see him, and to bring these birds, to send me these birds.
Who are your good friends now? I mean, famous friends that we know.
I don't like to discuss my famous friends.
Who are your famous friends?
I don't have no famous friends I want to discuss.
You could tell me.
No.
You know why you can tell me?
Why?
Because it's the right thing to do. Okay. No, really, what's your day like? Where do you hang out?
I hang out with my wife.
And the birds?
And my kids.
What is it with these pigeons?
It's just culture, Robin. It's just more what we did.
You know what I think it is?
Really?
I think you react to the idea of anything that can fly free, that anything that can spread its wings and eventually...
Maybe
but he keeps them in a pen.
Sorry, what?
No, I keep them in a pen because it's for protection. But
he lets them out to fly.
Out there.
Yeah, but Mike,
during the day they're out flying, Robin.
Mike, stay with me on this.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I think the reason you respond to pigeons...
Robin was talking to me. That's why I was talking.
I know, but the reason I think you like pigeons is that they can fly, and that eventually, when they spread their wings, it reminds you of your own journey. That one day when you were a kid, when you got into these pigeons, you said, maybe one day I'll be able to fly above all this shit and get out from where I am.
I don't look at it that way either, Howard. I look at it that they need me to protect them, because if I'm not here to protect them, they'll be prey. They'll be eaten by the hawks. They'll be picked off by the birds of prey, by the cats, by the possums, by the weasels. And if knowing that I'm there, that protection.
You worry about them?
Well, it's just my culture to take care of pigeons. Everybody I know from Brooklyn, that's all that we do. That's just.
So you're the pigeon, and the Don Kings out there are going to swoop in and take them if you don't protect them.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. I get it.
People that sends the hawk, people bring hawks to the city just to eat the birds.
Right.
Peregrine falcons just to eat the birds.
Right.
Yeah. You have any other pets? Do you have? I know you had tigers for a while, right? No. That's fucking crazy.
What was that all about?
Was it cool?
That was very cool. See, the only thing that's not cool because you got to go through the process of picking the right tiger. And you don't know if you got the right tiger until he gets older.
But the tigers.
By the time he's older, you're dead.
Did you ever get in the cage with the tiger?
Yeah, I sleep with him in my bed.
Wow. Did you?
Yes.
And you never feared for your life?
Well, I was too ignorant to understand that if you sleep in a bed with a lot of large grown tigers, they fight.
Well, let me understand this. In your house, the tiger would roam free.
Well, one of them will.
And you would lay in bed, eyes closed, fully asleep, and the tiger would lay next to you.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that is a natural predator. The tiger doesn't understand that you're his protector and friend. I mean, you saw what happened with Siegfried and Roy. I mean, it's crazy.
I was very lucky. So you have to
really were.
All this stuff is lucky to pick on cats because every now and then, because you know, they pass gas, forget it. They wake you up out of your sleep.
Really?
Yeah. But every now and then they move in their sleep. And they hit you with their paw, and they might put their head on you. And if they put their head on you, they cut you sometimes. So you got to be careful.
Isn't that suicidal in a way? Like, again, you trying to kill yourself?
No. Why? Because Howard, I believe that I was like Tarzan. I could talk to the animal. You know, when you got money and things are going well, nigga, I'm different than the rest of these people. I can talk to animals.
I will fuck these animals up if they start.
Wow.
Why did you give away your tigers?
Well, I had to get away because my tiger ripped this person's arm or grabbed this person.
In other words, one of the people that worked at your
No. My tiger was being transferred somewhere in Texas, and as he was being held, I guess somebody went over there and played with the cat. Because, you know, when you see me at the trainer playing with him, you say, wow, he's a friendly cat. She's friendly.
Right.
And I guess I didn't know the story. I guess she went to play with him, and he grabbed her a little too hard.
Ate the arm?
Well, you know, all this stuff was missing here. You know?
Did the person lose their arm?
Geez. Oh, no, we fixed it. And we fixed it.
Right. Good for you. I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either. Thank God.
Right. Oh, my God.
And listen, I fixed it, but I didn't have to fix it because she was tampering, but she was in, I think she was trespassing.
All right.
She was in the wrong place.
I didn't have to pay.
Right.
So I just paid
for once.
Exactly. But I paid because I had a lot of money back then still, and I felt bad for her arm. It was like $250,000, so I paid it.
What's the possession you missed the most when you had all the money? And I know like 50 Cent bought your house up in Connecticut, beautiful house. I mean, it had ballrooms and crazy shit in it, right? I mean, it had everything a man could want in a house. Do you miss the homes?
I don't miss anything.
Cars?
No, nothing. I'm just happy that I'm not alone because I have a wife. I don't deserve the wife that I have.
She's a beautiful
woman. I am so lucky. I don't deserve a prostitute with full-blown AIDS. but no, seriously. But fortunately, I can get one.
Right.
You know, I can get one, but I don't deserve her. And my wife makes me such a better person. Without my wife, she just makes me a better person.
I read a crazy story. I don't know if you talk about it a lot. That you were very good friends with the guy who shot 50 Cent. I've had 50 on my show many, many times. Mm-hmm. But you knew this guy back from your neighborhood, right?
No, I grew up with him as a kid and stuff.
And so I guess they got into some beef.
I don't know.
Have you ever asked 50 about it?
No, it's not my place to ask him about it.
Right.
But it's just living that life, that hard, gangster, tough life. It gets you nowhere. And regardless of people we love in that life, this is just what it is. This is just people living life on life terms.
You know what I thought was crazy? One of the stories I read about you, when you were world champ, had all the money, everything, that you said you would even go out and mug people sometimes.
Never mugged
that was
anybody.
Not true?
Never mugged anybody. I may have had a fight with somebody, but never mugged anybody.
Which is crazy, too, even having a fight with somebody, because you got to protect, people are looking to
yeah, but I didn't know that back then. I still like the fight in the streets back then when I was champ. So.
Isn't it a miracle through your whole life? You never killed a person.
No, I'm so happy that I didn't kill anyone and no one killed me.
Right. Miracle, right?
I'm just, thank God, I'm very fortunate.
Thank God you're still here.
Because I was always the first guy to say, kill him. I was always the first guy, and I'm just so happy that I don't live that life no more.
It's amazing.
What is it like now on the street, Mike? Do people challenge you? Is there any of that?
Listen, I'm regularly
with my wife and my kids, you rarely see me on the streets now.
Right.
You know, that life is over. I'm just happy to be with my wife, and I'm happy with what I have. I don't want no one else out there. I'm not trying to play the field.
How many times a week are you having sex with your wife?
As much as I can. Sometimes.
3 times?
Hey, I don't know. You have a new wife.
Is she as regular as the counselor?
I've been with my wife 14 years.
No, but before that, you was with another lady for a long time, right?
25 years, yeah.
So you had to let that go.
Well, yeah. I mean, Well, yeah. I mean,
What
how many
does he
times
say?
How many times you been divorced?
I've been divorced 3 times, but twice.
Twice.
I've been divorced twice, but the reason why I was divorced because I wasn't even ready to be married. Then I got married because I don't know why.
You got married young, man.
Yeah, because I was stupid. That's why I got married.
Robin Givens was your first wife,
Yeah.
right? And who was the second wife?
Monica Turner.
Yeah. Well, now you're happily married.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
Oh God.
You never run into Robin anymore, do you? Robin Givens?
No. But one day I let me see what happened. One day I was high one day and I ran into her at 50 cents. Die Trying. What's the movie? Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, right.
Right.
And one day I saw her, and I didn't know she might have seen because when the movie was over, I was walking, and then she walked right in and said, "Hi, Michael." And she gave me a hug, and I was high, and I wanted to fuck her. Then I was telling her, she was like, "Fuck!" I got aggressive. She said, "Whoa, fuck away! What the fuck you doing?" I guess I don't know what the fuck.
I thought I was married to you.
Where you forgot you weren't married anymore?
So high, I forgot.
Yeah, you forgot. Well, she looked good still.
Sure, she looks
good. I'd like to get that again.
Yeah.
We had sex before. Fuck, I didn't know.
I don't remember that sex. Can you have it with me again?
Oh, jeez.
Let's try
Well,
anal
do you
now.
ever?
Let's try. You never got anal, huh?
Let's
With
try
her.
anal.
Is there a part of the show where you talk about trying to see her and Brad Pitt?
Yes.
That's such a crazy
In the
story.
room?
Yes.
You were still married, but I guess you were kind of on the
No,
outs.
we weren't married. We were separated. I guess we were divorced, separated.
Imagine that story from Brad Pitt's angle. So Brad Pitt's banging her, and you walk in the room.
Well, I didn't walk in the room when he was banging. If he walked in the room, if that happened, Brad be pregnant to have a 20-year-old. That didn't happen. Shit.
You just saw him leaving.
No, they came and I was at the door. Ding dong. Come to the show and see the show, man.
This is the big story in the show.
Come to the show.
All right. Leave it at that.
Right, but that is really true.
Are you one of those guys scared to be in public now? You got a lot of money and stuff.
No. I'm in public all the time.
Goddamn suicide guys might get your ass. You should always be careful.
Well, I'm always careful.
Yeah.
Why should he be careful? What is he
do I have to
careful
be careful?
about?
People
What
like
are we
me.
talking about?
No, but they still the ones that's the thing about so many people liking you.
People love me.
You don't know who don't like you because everybody like you.
Listen, you're in the same boat, I'm sure.
I know.
You know.
And there's one other thing we haven't discussed.
I'll tell you, Mike, I was scared to be in public when I was 6. So, it doesn't
He's
make a difference.
always been afraid of the public.
I don't like going out in public, period, ever.
Nothing out there but trouble.
But is that
Nothing
what
but
you
trouble.
meant, Mike, when you came in and you said you wanted to beat up Howard? Because I guess he did date your ex-wife.
You dated my ex?
I wasn't going to bring that up. Why did you bring that up?
How was that? How you dated with my ex?
I think Robin is a lovely woman.
I do too.
And she was always very nice to me. And we went out a couple of times, yeah.
What's that like, bro?
We had a great time together. I mean, we really did. We had a nice time together. Not when you were married. This was way after.
I think you were doing that stuff when...
When you were married? Yeah, sure. Yeah, like I'm crazy. When you were married to Robin Givens, I was married with my first wife and faithful. I've always been faithful.
See, I've never been faithful before because this is the first time I've ever been faithful.
Do you get tempted at all?
No, I look at people and say, "Oh, if I wasn't married, no, I would do that."
Right,
stuff like that. But
you're married.
I do not want to do that stuff because I know what's going to happen. I know I'm suck at cheating. That's why I had 2 other divorces because I couldn't cheat well. Yeah. I could still be married, but I just didn't know how to cheat.
Are you a bad liar?
I'm bad at everything bad.
Right.
I'm bad at everything bad.
The life of a bad guy is not for you anymore.
No, I'm so stupid.
Mike Tyson is... You're hardly stupid. In fact, Alex Walu told me you're one of the smartest guys he ever met.
He hasn't met many smart people. If I'm the smartest guy he met, he must be... God.
He claims that you are one of the smartest.
Man.
You ever think about that? Like, you didn't have any advantages like your kids do. You didn't get to go to a good school. Do you ever think if you had gotten to go to a good school and had a good upbringing and stuff that you could have just been something other than a boxer? Do you ever imagine what that life might have been?
No, Howard, because once I got involved with these boxers and I found out the history of boxing and saw all these interesting characters from the beginning of this sport, I realized that it wouldn't take all the money in the world couldn't stop me. Oh, I want to be in that fraternity. I want to be the tough guy fraternity.
Yeah, but do you ever fantasize if you'd had a father who cared about you, put his arm around you and said, "I love you, son"?
No.
You don't.
No.
You don't allow that to creep in.
No.
If you did, do you think it would kill you?
No way, and probably make me a wimp.
But you don't think you have father hunger?
I like what happened to me. The best thing that happened, I met Cuss.
Cuss D'Amato. He was your father figure.
Yeah, no, fuck, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what would have happened if he hadn't died at that point in your life either. You know?
We would have been monsters out here. People would have definitely not liked us, because Cuss is a bragger. He's a mean, tough, Italian bragger. Yeah. And don't ever think that you think your fighter could be... He might hit you if you say my fighter can beat your fighter.
How the fuck did he know that you were going to be a champion?
Listen, I was talking to my friend Mark Titillo in Washington, D.C., and Mark was telling me this and that, and he was telling me how Cuss can know. He saw your enthusiasm, your attitude, Mike.
Because when he met you, you were not a great fighter.
No, I never had a fight in my life, an amateur fighter, nothing.
He looked at you and said, "Hey, you could be a great fighter."
No, he said, "You are the youngest heavyweight champion of the world if you want to join me. If you join me right now, you'll be the youngest heavyweight champion."
How did he know?
I do not know. Mark tried to explain it to me. I didn't get it. This guy is the strangest guy. I never met a guy like this.
Did he go around saying that to a lot of people?
No.
No, he knew you.
No.
What did you ever say to him, Cuss, before he died? Did you ever say, "Cuss, how did you know that I was special"?
Well, some things, I didn't talk to him like that. Everything I do, he had to tell me things. I didn't. Yes, I had
you didn't sit around asking questions?
Only thing I asked him was how to beat people.
Right, and he knew how.
Yeah, he said, if I was to fight this guy, how would you fight him? How would you fight that champion? He would tell me how to beat these great champions.
And he always had an answer. So when he died, did some of the fight go out of you because you go, "I don't have the guy to tell me how to beat this guy"?
Yes, but I told him when he was dying at the hospital, I said, "Cuss, I'm not going to fight anymore." Then he said, "If you don't fight, you got to find out if we can come back from the dead, because I'm going to haunt you."
He said he'd come back and haunt you. It's fucking crazy, man, isn't it?
Crazy.
Yeah, and that kept you going. Even when you think about him now, it drives. I could see you're on the verge of tears because he was such a force in your life. Fierce. And in a way, you still want to impress him. I think he'd be proud of the man you are today.
I don't know. He said, "You should be fighting, Mike. Why you up here doing this acting? You should be fighting. Look at you. You ain't taking no bad beatings. You ain't been in no hospital. You ain't no. You should be fighting, Mike. You could beat all these guys, Mike. Oh, Mike, you're breaking my heart. You're really breaking my heart. You should be fighting. My heart is broken."
Mike, do you really look at the Klitschko's and say, "Oh, I could take those guys"?
No. No.
Do you ever visit Cuss's grave?
Yeah, I'm absolutely. Like when I'm in town, I go to Catskill. I'm gonna do it this time when I go to Catskill. I'm gonna visit.
That's where he's buried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jefferson Heights, New York.
Well, it's been an honor to sit here with you.
It's so awesome. You have just mellowed so much. You're like your grandfather.
Well, the both of you have changed.
No,
See there?
I'm not a grandfather, no. Are you a grandfather?
No, but I'm waiting.
You want to be a grandfather?
Yeah.
Will you be called Grandpa, or do you think like maybe it would just be cool to be Mike?
Papa or something.
You're something, not Grandpa, right? That's going to make you feel
to make me different than the baddest man on the planet. I hate things like, "He's tough." I'm not tough no
come on.
more.
You've got to secretly be proud of your past and the championships that you held.
I'm proud of not being on drugs and being responsible and being of service for my children and other people.
But you don't have your belts around
you don't
hanging
have a room
somewhere?
in your house?
No. My wife makes me... She thinks this is... You have to have your belt... my belt cabinet, the glass.
Is that in your office?
No, as soon as you come in the house, it's right there. And
so when I come over for dinner, I would see the belt right away.
Right there. Are you kosher? Or do I cook you?
Oh, stop it! No, I'm fine. I can eat whatever you serve
pork
me.
And all that stuff.
I don't eat pork.
Well, he doesn't.
No, but listen, I know. But if you're in Russia or the Ukraine, you run into Jewish people who are not kosher.
That's well, I'm not kosher. I didn't grow up a devout Jew.
But they eat pork though.
Yeah, well, I used to eat pork.
Why don't you eat it now?
Because I don't eat meat or...
you changed the whole...
I still eat fish, but I don't eat meat or birds or any of that.
That's good for you.
Yeah, it feels good.
Eat
All right, listen.
Though. You eat a cow or something, though, right?
You got to come back again. No, I won't eat a cow.
What would you eat? What kind of meat would you eat? Chicken? Fish?
No, I would eat chicken and fish, but I don't. I eat fish now. That's it. I want to give that up, but I can't. I'm too into it.
Don't do it.
I don't eat dolphin or lobster. So
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't know. I was reading
What,
this
are you
article.
a complete vegan, Mike?
Yes.
I got to tell you,
Wow.
Mike, I was reading this article in the Post about animals and the feelings they have, and even birds, they grieve over other dead birds, and there's something there that we got to be respectful of.
No, we don't. Because society made us believe that we're human beings because we're only animals that be taught to become human beings.
Right.
And so.
Next time you come back,
dude.
next time you come back, you got to talk about the time you beat up Wesley Snipes.
You beat up Wesley Snipes?
No way, I didn't beat up Wesley. How do you hear this?
I heard you beat him up.
No way.
Oh, stop.
That you were somewhere. I forget where.
No way, Wesley. Please come and do an interview with this man.
Weren't you an IRS agent and you went over and you said pay up or you beat him up and that was it?
No, they're looking for me too.
How much you owe the IRS?
Hey man, I owe them so much money. I'm gonna never be out of debt. I'm never be out of debt.
I never saw a guy so happy to be in debt. Oh, Mike, it breaks my heart. It's ridiculous. Shit.
You feel sad for me?
I do.
Really? Why?
Well, because, you know what? You earned a lot of money. You made a lot of people a lot of money. Why shouldn't you have held on to a little bit of that?
But maybe he would never be this happy. He seems very happy.
Because,
he'd be happy.
You know what? Because this is you, Howard, without even knowing it, because you're a great guy, but that's like God syndrome. You should have this. I feel bad because you should have this. No, this is
I don't like to see anybody get ripped off.
I know. I wasn't ripped off. This is life. I got it free, and look how much I got in return.
Don't you think if you had had some guidance in your life from a parent or somebody that you might have been able to hold on to some of that money? Like you said, you got to be taught that,
Yeah, but if I did, you probably wouldn't like me because I would hold on to that money so tight. I think you'll try to steal it.
Right.
Stay away.
Hey, I won't fuck with you. I'll tell you that. Anyway, Mike Tyson, your show is called...
You look good, man. How you feel about the fro? You changed the fro a little bit.
Yeah, I shortened it up. I dropped it a little.
Yeah. Right?
Maybe I should shave my head like you.
Don't do it.
Do you have hair, or did you shave your head because you just like the look?
No, you got the bald spots, the patches, everything's going on.
How old are you now?
I'm 46.
But you look fucking good, man.
Man, you know how hard it is to try to look good?
No, you look good.
But I don't know if I look good, but I'm trying to look good, and it's hard.
Do you think you're a good-looking man?
Well, I'm never gonna get a girl for my looks. No, I know that.
See, I think you're a good-looking guy.
I don't know. Are you interested?
Are
in
you
that?
coming on to him?
Come on, man. I could say you're physically a good-looking man. You're in good shape. You got a nice face. But I feel like you feel like you're just ugly inside.
I don't think I'm ugly inside. I just know I'm not. I've never received any rewards for my appearances.
What is your best feature?
Excuse me?
What is your best feature?
Of me as a person?
Yes. I'm talking about physically.
Physically, he's saying.
Eyes?
I have no idea. I never looked to think.
Beautiful eyes.
What do you think?
Do you have a big penis?
I don't think it's big, but everybody else tells me it's
Has anybody ever photographed your penis?
I'm sure it is. I don't know. Sometimes it's big, sometimes it's not. Depends on the weather. You know how that
Are you
stuff
over
goes.
6 inches?
Yeah, kind of.
When you make love to a woman, because you're Mike Tyson, forget about your wife, I'm talking back in the day. When you would make love to, when you'd walk in the room, I bet you they'd be coming already because you're a physical specimen. No, I'm being serious. Like, part of it is you're Mike Tyson, this man who could beat up all others. Would the women, in a way, already be excited sexually just by being in the room with you?
By being wet and moist?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know. I thought that was them being nervous. But when I came in, they were sweating like a mother. I didn't think they liked it then. I don't know.
I imagine women would be nervous around you because you are a physical specimen.
I don't know, Howard. I don't want to say anything that my wife will be mad.
Were you ever worried that you couldn't satisfy a woman because they're like, oh, man, I'm going to be with Mike Tyson, and then they go out and say, he wasn't that good. Like, he didn't make me come and that shit.
I'm sure somebody faked it or something. I was tired. I feel like doing it no more.
Were you able to hold out a long time with a woman, or are you like me, a premature ejaculator? Would you like, let's get inside and that's it, I'm done?
I don't know. It depends what I'm thinking about. No, don't think about this. And I might think about, the birds flying or something.
I wonder if you're good in the sack or not.
I was going to say, did you try to be a good lover or not?
So you're horrible in the sack.
I'm the worst lover in the history of lovemaking.
That's how I feel about myself.
That's the worst.
And so it's like, because it's Mike Tyson, they're expecting the fucking bells to go off.
Man, I'm just an underachiever and sexual.
Did you make an effort though? Would you lick a woman, with your mouth and stuff in order to, or did you just say fuck it? I'm just gonna.
I'm just going in.
I don't know how. So many different people, different times.
Sometimes you would, sometimes you wouldn't.
Sometimes you like them, sometimes you don't. Sometimes the odor's offensive. You just don't know what's going to happen, what you're going to get.
I hear you. All right, listen. I've kept you here long enough. Mike Tyson is currently on tour for his one-man show, Undisputed Truth. You understand?
And how do we find out?
For tour dates and tickets, you
Mike
go to
Tyson on tour. No, Tyson on tour.
TysonOnTour.com.
But you said .org.
Hold it. That's for your charity.
No, the other thing is .org.
Let me handle this.
My wife's going to kill me. I got this.
Mike, Mike, let me handle this. I got it down here. For tour dates and tickets, go to TysonOnTour.com. And for more information on Mike's charity foundation, where he helps kids the way he was helped, go to MikeTysonCares.org.
Well, thank you, Howard.
There you go.
You ever think about changing your name?
Never. I did early on in my career. I thought, well, I'll change my name and I'll be a disc jockey with one of those fancy radio names. So I was going to be Miles August. And I went on the air in college, and I went on the air as Miles August, and it sounded so fucking bullshit to me. Like so jive, so ridiculous, that I never was Miles August again.
So you decided to just give it to him real my whole life.
I'm going to be Howard Stern. And you know what else? Like you, I said, I want the people to know who shit on me, that I'm famous now. If I'm Miles August, they never know it's Howard Stern. I said, I want to be known.
How do you feel? You're traumatized a little bit from your childhood, huh?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
picking on you, calling your name.
When you interview me, I'll tell you all about it.
And you're tall. This is what I was thinking about. You're a tall Jew, guys, so you got to be a Watusi Jew.
I'm a Watusi Jew.
Really?
That's right. How did you know that?
I know.
I'm a Watusi.
Yeah.
That's right.
From the Watusi tribe?
Yes.
I'm a Watusi Jew.
A Watusi Jew.
I'm a juicy Jew. That's right.
I like that.
My father is Watusi.
Really?
Oh, yes.
7'9".
7'9". You should see him. It's like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. All right, listen.
This is beautiful stuff.
Beautiful stuff, man.
This is beautiful stuff, Howard.
This is beautiful.
It's certainly nice to have you here, Mike. I'm so glad you finally came in.
Tell me about Beetlejuice. I see his little death mask.
Beetlejuice is the man. Beetlejuice is the greatest. He really is. You know, he's a guy who I love. Because no matter what, like he came in this room, he'd kick your fucking ass right now.
And tell you he could kick your ass.
And he would tell you. But Mike Tyson, he's already told me he's kicked your ass 20 times. When you were champ, he kicked your ass.
Have I met Beetlejuice before?
I don't think you have you?
I don't remember.
Next time you come in, I'm gonna have Beetle.
We'll have
but
Beetle
I
here.
Noticed, though, in all jokes aside, I noticed I saw you producing everybody over the years how we've all changed. You were skinny with the fro too, right?
Yeah, everybody changes, man. Yeah, he used to look like the guy in Hall & Oates, Gary.
Yes.
Now he looks like he ate oats.
That's what happens when you get money, you get relaxed, you stop going to the gym.
Right. You know, it's funny. You ask about Beetlejuice. When I met Beetle, I was like his customato. I looked in his eyes and I said, "You're going to be a star one day." I knew it.
Remember you got him laid with the porn chick?
Oh, yeah.
What was that? That was fucking
awesome. Crazy. He gets laid so much. Like, chicks will come and bang him. He's got a thing going. It's crazy.
Isn't that wild? You know, you go to the stage, now you're married, you never think about getting girls again.
No, I'm over it. I'm really in a good place.
I'm at that stage now where I'm over it, too.
I'm in a good place.
I never thought I would be that way. If you would have told me 20 years ago, Mike, it's going to be a time when you're not even going to look at girls, you have one girl, you'll be focused on cultivating your family, I said, man, this is the wrong guy you're talking about.
But don't you love that? I love this now.
Nothing like this in my life.
So
I never
weird.
felt this. Listen, I always laughed at my friends when they say this is what it's about because it looks so stupid. This woman, these kids, and what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you waiting on the bus stop? But he's happy.
And you know, in my marriage, it's like I can't believe how satisfied I am. Like it feels like I'm protected and I have a good thing and I don't want to fuck it up.
You feel that way because the financials. No, this is just your spiritual.
I just spiritually.
Rama, you're going for it.
I feel like what am I going to do? Go out and get laid and fuck this great thing up I have? And so, you know what? If I have that feeling, let me just jerk off and get rid of that feeling, and then I'm done. But
do you jerk off, Mike?
Me, I'm a serial jerk off artist. Yes.
Is that right?
Jerk off to porn?
Not the porn.
You got to get into doctor-patient porn.
Tell me about that.
I jerk off to it.
I stay away from porn because once I'm into the porn,
I know.
then I'm gone
That's
somewhere.
it.
else.
That's it.
I'm one of those guys. Don't get anything in my mind. I play pictures in my mind. I get caught up with my fans. I got caught up with I'm this great super god of war, and I got in trouble.
Yeah.
See, I get caught. My mind goes places that I don't want to go.
Porn will
sometimes.
fuck you up.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, it will because it gets you thinking. But you know what? I'm okay with it. I can watch porn and still be with my
You
wife.
can handle it.
And I'm not. And I'm telling you, it's very
watching porn
genuine.
with your wife is cool, but by yourself, then isolation porn is bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Isolation porn is not good.
You don't watch it with your wife, Howard.
No, I don't. But
Yes,
I'm
you do.
able to
Yes, you
control.
do,
No, I
Howard.
don't. She
Yes,
gets not into
no.
it.
But that's okay. Then you could do it by yourself or with her.
So what do? You just think about stuff from your past when you jerk off?
No, I think about stuff my wife won't let me do to her and stuff.
Really? That's perfect. All right, all right. That's healthy.
What are you doing?
Wonderful things.
He's jerking off to his wife. You're really in love. That's fucked up if you're jerking off to your wife. That's crazy.
Stop it.
No, because I have an awesome wife to jerk off to.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
That's romantic and fucked up. All right. Anyway, Mike.
All at the same time.
Mike.
Watch this one. It's going to hit the ceiling, babe. Oh, I'm in a lot of trouble. I know I'm in a lot of trouble.
You are in trouble, man. Why? Your wife's going to be so honored that you jerk off thinking about what you want to do to her. That's a beautiful thing. She here with you?
She's
or
going to
are
be
you,
asking you questions.
Yeah, but she's here in New York with you.
And God forbid if I ever did ask for anal sex. She said, oh, no, Mike, not with the kid. I got to watch the kid. I got to watch the kid with a hurt butt.
You really want that anyway?
Nah,
I tell you, man, that always works out bad. Because you feel duty in there, man. That's not cool. There's always something poking back at you, right?
Poke me and I'll poke you back.
Right.
You can't always have it one way, Howard.
Yeah, but I don't want to be poked back. I just want. I don't know, man.
Well,
You're the poker, not the pokey.
I'm not hitting feces. I'm hitting bones.
Have you ever been with Have you ever been with a woman and she tries to put a finger up your ass?
Excuse me?
Have you
Yes!
And what do you think of that?
I shit on a finger.
Stop it.
Shit on a hand. Oh,
It's
Are
not
you
cool, right?
serious?
No, I dumped right on. I wish I took a real dump on.
So your wife knows not to play with you back
I
there.
would go, listen, Howard, I'm just a disgusting pig. If you want to be funny, I would go dirty with you. You want to do that? Take what comes with it. The final flush, Howard, is the final flush.
I don't know, Mike.
Yes, I do know.
Yeah.
I do know.
Well, Mike, are you doing another Hangover movie?
Hey, I don't know what I'm doing, Howard. I'm just happy to be alive.
Oh, they haven't talked to you about it?
They just did. The third one's coming out. Are you in it?
Hey, I'm not saying nothing. They told me not to talk about the
all right,
movie.
so you're
I don't
in
say
it.
nothing.
You're in it.
I don't say anything.
You are in
Nothing
it.
to nobody.
I'll take that as a
All
yes.
right.
All right, listen, Mike. You've entered it up long enough. You've been here an hour and a half.
I saw you at Fart Man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Did you see the cellulite on my ass?
No, cellulite. You had those nasty ass West Vile Nile zits on your ass.
I did.
Yeah.
Can I tell you about that? That was the stupidest fucking thing I ever did.
Nah,
Funny,
but it was cool, though.
Yeah, but
cool.
My ass, I never was an athlete. Most of my time, I sit on my ass. And my ass is a mess from it.
And it's
I
real
never...
white, too.
Yeah.
You should do the booty shake.
It's jiggly, huh?
You should do the booty shake.
Because you were an athlete so many years, your ass is probably still in good shape, though, right? It's tight.
It's not like it should be, because my wife felt it,
Yeah.
and it was hard, but I felt the jiggle, and I said, I don't like that, because I'm still freaking, I'm working out hard, because I want
you
my
working
wife
out?
to be attracted.
Are you working out?
Yes.
You work out? How often do you work out?
Every day.
How many hours a day?
Probably, maybe 2 hours a day.
Intense working out. You do road work? You run?
Well, I do the treadmill, the tread climber, I do light weights,
Yeah.
I run. I just put it all together, a bunch of stuff every day.
When you look back at the intensity, when you used to train as a boxer, can you even imagine getting back to that kind of intensity?
I wouldn't want to do that, because that's just, I always hurt myself when I was training the fight. I always hurt myself by overdoing it.
How would you hurt yourself? Like pull a rotator or something?
I do too much sit-ups, and then I rupture my butt would bleed.
Oh, jeez.
The training is what kills you.
Yeah, but I'm so insecure. I have to train all day because I'm so scared that I'm insecure.
You're going to lose it?
Yeah, I train all day. I train all day. All day I'm training, walking. Then I'm walking 10 miles.
Because you're so worried about losing it.
Yeah, I'm so insecure in that perspective. That's one day like this show, things like this that I have to prepare for.
Yeah.
And I'm nervous about it, not like the end of my career, but the hell with this. But when I'm nervous, I'm so insecure. It has to be perfect. There's no mistakes allowed.
How do you prep for this show? Is it the same show every night, or do you kind of mix it up?
Well, it's the same show, but I ad-lib.
You do?
Yes.
So you'll throw in a story here and there that I might not have heard before?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, all right. All right, listen, Mike, I'll let you out of here. Mike Tyson currently on tour for his one-man show, Undisputed Truth. If you want to get tour dates, you want to get tickets, go to TysonOnTour.com. And for more information on Mike Tyson's...
Do you have children?
Yes, I have three daughters. Three daughters.
Don't you want more children? No? You want a son?
Don't.
You don't want Howard Jr.?
You got young kids, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have a Mike Tyson Jr.?
No way, Jose.
Do you want a Mike
Miguel,
Tyson?
But no, I don't have Mike. No, we don't need that stuff. That's
No.
You don't want that, huh? Yeah.
Good for you. I'm glad you didn't do Mike Tyson Jr.
Why don't you have another kid and name him Howard Stern Jr.? And then I'll have
There
one.
you go.
Yeah.
I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
Have one for him and have one for me.
But I have to find a Watusi first.
That's right. You'll find one.
My wife's too short.
For tour dates and tickets, go to TysonOnTour.com. And for more information on Mike's charity foundation, go to MikeTysonCares.org.
That's an awesome foundation stuff too.
What are you doing for the kids?
No, we did. We since we're a neophyte foundation, we piggyback a more established foundation, and by doing so, we help finance 7,000 homeless children with medical supplies and school supplies, and that was more gratifying than knocking out 20 guys that get
That's beautiful.
$100 billion for.
Well,
no, you can listen. Just that you can show up, make an appearance, and you can send somebody to school and give them an education.
That's
just by showing up.
That's fantastic.
Can you believe it's that easy? And the government won't even do that. If I could do that, let's imagine what the government can do.
When the government shows up, everybody runs, Mike.
Well, I learned one thing today.
What?
Never stick your finger in Mike Tyson's ass. He'll shit on it.
Yeah, I will shit on you, baby.
That's it.
Okay, well, you should learn one thing at least every day.
You know how strong you are? You were on drugs and you fought, right? Like when you were fighting, you were high sometimes, and you still kick a fucking guy's ass.
Hell yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
But that was the best feeling, to be high and do that. You're like, fuck! Let's get high again. Let's get high again.
It's all dangerous.
Now, you didn't do that when Cuss was alive, did you?
Oh, hell no.
Never.
Cuss would have whipped his ass.
Cuss got mad that I smoked the joint. He said, "All right, I need this much of that. And you let down 400 years of slaves and peasants because of this stuff. You tomato can, you."
Has any white guy ever called you the N-word to your face?
I'm sure they did. I just don't remember.
If they did, you would have beaten their ass, right?
Hey, I've been called that before. Trust me, it's not going to get me excited.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucked up.
Well, somebody says, "Hey, you big tall kite," will you get mad and want to kill them and stuff?
Fuck yeah.
No, you gotta let that shit go.
I've been there.
They got so much control over you, Howard. You fucking dumbass. Don't let people control you. No,
hey, man.
You one of those pride guys, huh?
I still get pissed.
You one of those pride. I used to be like that way too. Oh, no more pride. Every time I get pride, next time I'm always in prison or something. Fuck pride. Hell, let that go, Howard.
Well,
man.
Okay, you're more evolved. What can I say?
Let that stuff go.
Now, did you ever imagine that Mike Tyson, you would be saying he's more evolved than you?
No, I never thought somebody is. If he can let go of that shit, then that's good.
You haven't been punished more than I've been punished, so you would know. I'm a bad nigga that's seen the light, so ain't nobody's gonna be more refined than him. Trust me. You know that? Ain't nobody's gonna be more refined than a guy like that. Baby.
Well, Mike Tyson.
Well, Mike, I have to say, the thing that people love most about your show is how real you are.
That's right.
So
keep it real.
It's a testament,
Hey, did you ever
to
meet
your abilities.
Did you ever meet Joe Frazier?
Did I? Many times. I fought his son, remember?
Right. What a great fucking guy.
Marvin.
Did you love Joe?
I loved him so much, but what I love more about Joe than anything than his fighting, that one day I'm in England, I'm doing my meet and greets, but I'm watching Joe Frazier. They had tapes, because he did a meet and greet, and I'm watching the tape, it's just me in the room.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the tape, and I'm watching how humble he is.
Yeah.
And I'm watching how humble he is. And the fact that I even use the word humble with myself tells you that I'm not humble.
Right.
But the fact when I saw him, how humble he was, I want to be like, even though I said, wow, there's such a ferocious fighter. He just takes his head up, and he was so humble.
I always say to Joe, man, you're the real champ.
What
because
a humble man.
What Muhammad Ali did to him, I still take umbrage with this. When he would call Joe a gorilla and call him names, racial names and shit, I didn't think that was right. Joe was a great champion. He didn't have to go there.
I agree with you, but this is something that you have to know. All that stuff is the art of war, too.
I know.
It's all in the game.
I felt bad
keep
for
trying
Joe.
to tell him, Mike.
I know, I get it.
All in the game.
But for a black man to call another black man a gorilla and all this shit.
To be in this game right here, this boxing game, this is not a tough guy sport. This is a smart man sport. A tough guy's going to talk funny at the end of the game in this sport. And all of those things that Ali's doing is distractions.
Part of the psych out, you mean?
Yeah, that's all part of the game.
Well, you were good at that.
It's no fighting. It's not good. It's just got two pugnacious apes in there slugging each other. It's fun, but you want to hear what he has to say. What he thinks about this guy.
Right.
That's more enticing than the actual fight. The actual thought what he thinks about this guy personally.
Yeah,
I tried to
you
tell
got to make
Joe.
it personal, right? You got.
I tried to tell Joe.
Like when you would fight Holyfield, did you have to go in there and hate him in a sense?
Oh, that's how you make great fights.
Yeah. And that's why the fight game maybe isn't so great now. These guys don't have this fucking anger.
That anger.
They want to get their money and not get hurt. You have to get hurt for money.
But even so, I used to try.
Fighting is an unwritten rule. Not now, but when you sign that contract, there's always a possibility that you can die during the training and during the fight. It's unwritten, but you know that. You've seen it happen.
Right.
With people you know and people you didn't know. So you know those are the possibilities.
And guys today just want to get out and get their money and get the hell home.
But
it's like a business.
Yeah, it's no free meal here. You have to bleed for that food.
What is it, Gary?
Mr. Tyson has to go.
Oh,
I have other appointments. I got Ratso doing my book.
Ratso's the man. I know Ratso's working with. He loves you.
Ratso's working with you?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Ratso's the best.
Great guy. Great guy.
Yeah, tell him I said hello.
Again,
but anyway, one of the things I did want to say is one thing I always used to tell Joe Frazier is it was because of those arguments and Muhammad Ali doing what he did that everyone remembers those fights.
All right.
Hey, listen, right?
They were legends.
Hey, hold on. Leon Spinks wants to say hi.
Let me tell you one thing.
Spinks.
Leon, come on, Leon.
Leon, how you doing, man?
Well, I had to take myself, so.
Yeah, what do you want to say to Mike?
I about the best way I can.
What do you want to say to Mike?
My friend doing pretty good outside of him.
All right, man. All right, Leon.
I love you, Leon.
Love you too, man.
Leon!
I got getting top 10.
All right, thanks, Leon.
Listen, can I tell you something?
Sure.
Now, this is the greatest thing, because I always look at Leon, and Leon is only me without a good support system.
Right. Do you see Leon ever?
Oh, yeah, I see him at the fight, but I love Leon. I never look down. I always respect him, because Leon is nothing but me with bad support.
Yeah, so that freaks you out a little. I hear you. Tour dates, tickets, go to TysonOnTour.com. For more information on Mike's Charity Foundation, go to MikeTysonCares.org. Mike, thank you for coming in.
Man, thank you for having me, really.
We've waited for you a long time.
Bradley always said, he might go up there. Bradley want me to come up here. He said, go up there, Mike. It's cool.
Yeah. We had a good time, right? All right, Mike, we'll be back right after these words.
So, Mike, prior to going in, you didn't know really what to expect or what you were going to get from Howard. What was that like for you?
I had an idea it was going to be pretty mellow like it was, because over the years I've been listening to him and watching him talk, and he's mellowed out so much. He don't have that tenacity to attack a guy like he used to when he was younger. And then you have Robin and laugh, ha 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 ha, your wife left you, ha 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 ha.
She's more brutal than he is.
But she's great, though.
What separates Howard as an interviewer from all the other interviews you've done over the years?
Just the fact, listen, it's nothing, and I don't know if you understand it in this perspective, it's nothing special that separates him but the fact that he's Howard Stern. That's the only thing. Howard Stern is a big thing in the name. The name is the big thing. That's the only thing that separates people from people is our name. It identifies us who we are, and it identifies him, Howard Stern, as being the king of media. Right? Kind of, right? That's what it does, right? Howard Stern, king of media, right? Cyrus, XM Radio, Howard Stern.
Lady, gentlemen, welcome. Finalists, really. I shouldn't distinguish the gender, but Craig.
Hi.
Welcome. What's the title of your song?
Revolution.
And why does this contest mean so much to you?
Oh, wow. It's words can't describe the feeling that I'm feeling right now. Well, Howard is in the team, and everyone has been a big part of my life for years and years now. So the last thing I thought when we hit enter on the email entering the theme song contest that I'd be sitting right here in the green room about to go on air with a song of mine on international radio. So that's why it means so much to me. Very happy.
Well, good luck today.
Thank you.
To my right, the great Eli Braden.
Hello, how's it going?
You're a veteran of this show.
I am, thank you.
An excellent songwriter.
Oh, thank you.
Do you feel like you have the added advantage today?
To some degree. just because my song's the best. But these are all very nice people, so may the best man and or woman win.
Speaking of, Dorothy.
Good morning.
Welcome. What's the title of your song?
It's The Ladybug singing Howard Stern.
Excellent. Why does this contest mean so much to you?
Well, I write comedy, and Howard's the biggest influence on my comedy writing, so it's awesome to be here.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
And last but not least, Matt. Hey. What's the title of your song, sir?
Bow Down.
And why does this contest mean so much to you?
I've listened to Howard since I was about 16 years old, and I'm just a hick from the country, and it's great to be here in New York and be in front of the king of all media, a guy that I've idolized for so long. It's fantastic.
You feel like you've already won today?
Yeah, exactly.
Just being a finalist.
Win or lose, it's wonderful.
Well, everyone, best of luck.
Thank
We're going
you.
to get out of here.
Thank you.
And let the contest start.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thanks.
Yeah. Hey, we have some business to take care of. We have this Howard Stern Show theme song contest that we've been sitting with. It's the day to judge for the $5,000 prize. The $5,000 grand prize for the theme song contest is provided by Dollar Shave Club. Shave time, shave money. DollarShaveClub.com. Big $5,000 grand prize. Got 4 finalists in this contest. You want to meet them, Robin?
Sure.
You got to vote. I'll vote. You'll vote. I'll have Benji vote. I'll have Fred vote. Gary will vote. You want anybody else in there? How about JD? He's always fun to listen to.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't talked to JD in a while.
Yeah, JD. I like
I've
him.
missed him.
Me too. How can you not have a how can you have a day not filled with JD or something like that? All right. Love that JD. There he goes. Oh, hey, JD. There he is. You want to judge?
I don't care if you want me to. I don't know.
You don't care? Isn't that exciting to be a judge?
You gotta care.
In the contest?
I guess. I don't like, disappointing people, and I'll be disappointing the people that I don't choose.
Fucking retard.
What?
What's wrong with you, man? You're going to be a judge.
Okay. What?
Oh, my God. What the hell is it? What are you on, man?
No, I'm on nothing.
You're on nothing.
I'm looking at you.
This is on nothing?
Wow.
I'm looking at you.
That's even worse that you're not on anything. How can that be natural? Do you take any medications?
No, I stopped it.
You did?
Yeah.
What were you on? I forget.
It was on Zoloft. I took like a little Xanax,
Yeah.
But I'm off everything.
You are?
Huh?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Obviously not well. Start again. You need it.
All right.
All right. So let's see. Who else is going to judge? You, me, Robin, Fred, Gary, and Benji. Is that enough people? What do you think?
Sure.
You like that?
Is it an odd number? Hold on.
1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. He moved, so now I'm about to start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need one more.
Yeah, Richie Wilson is a tiebreaker.
No. Nobody wants to hear what Richie thinks.
Probably John Hines should be.
Or Ronnie. Ronnie over here.
Ronnie? Ron, you want to vote?
Did you count Ronnie?
All right, Ronnie, you'll be the tiebreaker if it's needed. Hey, you'll vote. I'll just make you a judge. It's great to have your own show and make people judges just like that. You want to vote, Ron? You'll be able to do it, right? You like music. You hear Cher's coming out with a new album?
No.
Yeah?
Is she?
Coming out with a new album.
Cool.
You and
Can't
Cher,
wait.
you and Cher are the only two people excited about that.
I'll buy it. Don't worry.
All right, I know you will. I know. Maybe she'll come in and promote. That would be nice.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah, he loves Cher.
A Ronnie dream. Yeah, he always goes to her concerts.
I like Cher. All right, so where are the 4 contestants? Come on, Will. Pull this shit together. All right, our 4 finalists are Craig Wolf. That's Craig. Dorothy Wallace. Hi, Dorothy. Eli Braden. Everyone knows Eli from all
Hello,
the
Eli.
He just wrote that JD song, JD Star Wars song, too.